Shalom to my Hebrew family. Shalom to y'all out there in my Hebrew audience this day. I would like to give the gods of Jerusalem, the great, great Holy Spirit, and the Father. I would like to give them all the praise, all the honor, and glory today. It is the third day of the week, and my name is Queen Prophet Elishaba. And I am here, Hebrews. I am here. I am here today. Today we're going to have a very, very profound, important dialogue today. Dialogue, okay? We're going to really go into and get some understanding concerning what the mother and the father of the Hebrew kingdom and the Hebrew nation, Ahaya, and the great, great Holy Spirit want us to understand about the Sabbath day. We got to correct ourselves. We have to correct ourselves. Um, I'm excited. I'm excited. I'm happy. Come on in the room. Come on in the room. Come on in the room today. Come on in the room. Come on in the chat so we can get this party started and this ball rolling the way the God of the Hebrews want. His name is Ahiah. He's the God of Abraham. He's the God of Isaac. And he's the God of Jacob. He's the God of our fathers. He's the God of our fathers. Okay, that's who he is. And that's who he will always be. It doesn't matter what Elder Ricard tell you and EEE and ICP and Bishop Joe and Smith them. It doesn't matter what they tell you, who the God of Israel is and who his name is. He's the God of Abraham, Isaac, and Jacob. And I am his prophet. And again, my name is Prophet Elishaba. Okay? So we're going to wait for a few minutes to bring some people into the room. To bring some people into the room. It's been a lot of lies throughout history, throughout the Hebrew history, throughout our Hebrew history, throughout our Hebrew culture. It's been a lot of lies told to the children of Israel about their God, who he is, what his name is, and what it is that the gods of Israel want us to do as Hebrew. It's been a lot of lies. And me as the prophet, it's time to correct all of the lies that have been told to my Hebrew brothers and sisters. This is the God of Israel, 12 tribes, Hebrew Knowledge School. That's exactly who we are. And we only bring in divine understanding and divine truth that comes from the mother and the father of the gods of the. Yeah, it's a lot of lies being told. And I know it's hard for y'all to believe that. But see, because you have so much confidence in your pastors and your bishops and your elders and your rabbi, your prophets and apostles of the Christian church. You have so much confidence in these men and in these women that they are telling you the truth. And that's the problem. See, you have your confidence and you have your hope and you have your faith in the wrong place and in the wrong people. Okay? That's what's going on. They have lied to y'all for generations. Elders, elders, I'm talking about Hebrew elders, Hebrew Israelite elders have lied to the children of Israel for many, many generations. And they still doing it right now today. They still doing it. They've been doing it. All through the King James Version Bible. You can see elders just lying to the children of Israel, trying to go against Jeremiah, what Jeremiah was telling them, trying to go against Ezekiel and Elijah and them, what they was telling the children of Israel. See, your problem, Hebrews. Let me tell you your number one problem. And me as the prophet, I know your problem. Because the God of Israel already told me what's wrong with y'all. Okay? And that's why he have raised me up in this day, this time, this hour, to correct all of this false teaching and lies that's been going on for generations. Okay, this have not just begun. Okay, it's been going on for a very long time. And y'all want to believe and y'all want to think that you are right, see. And you want to believe and think that you are following the right thing and you're doing the right thing concerning the Sabbath day. Because, see, that's what we're going to be talking about today in the dialogue. We are going to be talking about the Sabbath day and bringing some the divine understanding, divine wisdom, divine knowledge about the Sabbath day that your Hebrew Israelite elders will never ever understand. Your Christian church leaders or whoever it is, the 7-day Adventists, they would never ever understand. Never. This Sister Linda, come on in the room. Come on in the room. My Hebrew sisters, come on in the room. Come on in the room today. Come on in the room with me. So, yes, I have my beautiful Hebrew sister here, Sister Linda. She's here to support me and support what the God of Israel will have us to do as the remnant moving forward. So, today it's a dialogue. It's a dialogue about the Sabbath day. And it's a big dialogue. You know why it's so big? You know why it's so big? It's because it's been so many lies and so much confusion taught about the Sabbath day that the God of Israel and the mother of Jerusalem, the great, beautiful Holy Spirit, great, beautiful Holy Spirit, want me as their prophet to bring correction. And this is what I'm going to do today. This is exactly what Queen is going to do today. Okay? So right now, I'm going to put a video on here. Because the GOCC, that's who the God of Israel got his eyes on right now. Elder Raca. He got his eyes on him. He have his eyes on that brother very, very heavy right now. I'm telling y'all what I know as the prophet of the God of the Hebrew kingdom and nation. We're going to put a video on right now. We're going to put a video on that Elder Ricard made. And when did he make this video? You're not going to be able to see the video because I'm not doing a live like that. But you will be able to hear what he is saying. He made this video. The name of it is Remember the Sabbath Day to Keep It Holy. That's the name of the video where Elder Lawyer and Elder Ricard is sitting right here on their YouTube platform teaching about the Sabbath day. So let me see exactly when he made the video. This video was made 11 years ago. And he have 50,000 people that have viewed this madness that he is teaching, these lies that he is teaching. Do I believe in the Sabbath day? Yes, I do believe in the Sabbath day. Yes, I do, without a doubt. Without a doubt, I believe in the Sabbath day. I believe in the holy days. Without a doubt, of course. But I know, see, I know that what the Hebrews and the children of Israel are doing on the Sabbath day and how y'all trying to keep the Sabbath day and what y'all believe about the Sabbath day is not correct. And that's the problem. And it always been the problem. Right, bruh? Since ancient times. The children of Israel never kept the Sabbath day right. That's why Jeremiah had to come at them. Ezekiel had to come at them. We got all kind of scriptures today about the Sabbath day. Had to come at the kings of Jerusalem, had to come at the elders of Jerusalem and the priests, telling them, no, you are not doing it right. You cannot keep the Sabbath like that. So let's put this video on. Since I have 3 people in the room, Sister Linda, all praises to the God of Israel. Yes, absolutely. Ahaya, we give you all the praise, all the honor, and the glory for this dialogue today. Let your glory be revealed in this room. Sister Linda say, hi, hit the like button. That's a good idea, Sister Linda. Thank you. Hit the like button. Don't forget, absolutely. We absolutely need to get the word out that the gods of Jerusalem is bringing correction to the house of Israel. Because he got to get his remnant right. He got to get his remnant right. Can't no elders get us right. Can't nobody get you right but your gods. Only your gods can get you right, Israel. Can't no elder, none of them people that y'all been sitting up under, listening to for years. If they could get you right, you would already be right. And the God is, you wouldn't have me right here in front of you talking to you. That's a red flag right there to let you know that it ain't right. Something just not right. So let's put this video on and listen to Elder Carr bring forth his understanding. Not the God of Israel understanding now, a higher, the God of Abraham, Isaac, and Jacob. Not the mother of Jerusalem understanding, but his understanding. Okay? So let's put this on. It's very old. He made it 11 years ago. And we're not going to listen to the whole video, but I'm just going to let you listen to some of it. And then we're going to go in with our dialogue today.
And as a matter of fact, you have a fervent spirit attacking or trying to.
Y'all put a 3 in the chat. If y'all can hear the video clear, put a 3 in, Sister Linda.
The same people that are claiming that the Sabbath is done away with are worshiping every Sunday. Okay? So Sabbath is done away with, and the Sunday
wonderful
worship is now. And the Most High comes against us when we profane the Sabbath.
Wait a minute, I gotta take it back.
Okay? So Sabbath is done away with, and the Sunday worship is now the new Sabbath. When really, Sunday worship should be done away with. So we're going to go into that.
Yeah.
The importance of the Sabbath, what the Most High feels about the Sabbath. Now, of course, you have people out there dealing with the Sabbath like the Jewish people today. Every Saturday, they meet in their synagogues and read from not only the Torah, but they read a little bit from the Kabbalah. And, yeah, they do a little Talmud work there. And they've turned the Most High Sabbath day into something satanic. So the people that are reverencing the Sabbath are doing it under Satan. And the people that totally disrespect and disannul the Sabbath altogether worship on Sunday. What is the significance of this? Is this contained in the Bible?
See, let me bring forth the first understanding about your elder Raca, that y'all so in love with this cult, hypocrite, avoidant leader. You notice how he always say, the Most High, the Most High, the Most High, the Most High. He's never, ever, 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 bro, identifying the God of Israel. And his name is Ahia. That's another thing that the God of Israel had. That's another problem that the God of Israel had with this brother. And see, that's why his eyes is on him right now to take him down. Because he's trying to lead the children of Israel with a title that he say is associated with the God of Israel. And that's not the God of Israel title. So that's why the God of Israel is looking at him to bring him down. And he is going to bring him down. Because it's time for him to be brought down. This Most High madness. So let's listen to the video. I know y'all love that Most High, because that's what y'all being taught. But it'll never connect you to the God of the Hebrew kingdom. Let me say it again. It will never ever connect you, Israel, to the gods of the Hebrew kingdom. Never. So let's put the video back
We're going to go through that too. One other thing I want to go over with the Sabbath is that when we write down these scriptures one by one, all the scriptures, there's no way possible you could think after today that the Sabbath of the Lord is done away with.
The Sabbath of the Lord. Of who?
One by one, you write them down. We're going to go from the Old Testament to the New Testament.
All right, go ahead.
And you'll know that the Sabbath stands. What is the Sabbath? What we must do on the Sabbath.
All right, come on.
Old and New Testament. All right? So we'll handle that, see how we can go through that. And hopefully, if the Most High permits, we'll have enough time to handle creation real quick, to go into creation. But that also intertwines within the Sabbath. I'm going to show you. Before we go into the Sabbath, go to Colossians 2 and 8.
One of his favorite scriptures that he always used. Come on, y'all. Same old stuff. He still use it right now today.
Read Colossians chapter 2, verse 8. Beware, lest any man spoil you
Go ahead.
through philosophy
Colossians
and vain
2, verse
deceit.
8.
The Most High says, beware, lest any man spoil you through philosophy and vain deceit. Spoil is to destroy or make of no value. Beware lest any man spoil you through philosophy and vain deceit. That means you go to a man to get understanding. Instead of receiving understanding out of the Bible, you get his or her philosophy, or philosophize why they do particular things.
All you ever
with the Bible, if you follow the Bible according to the Bible, if you follow the Bible according to the letter as far as the content goes, it's no way possible you can inject.
Y'all notice that he's saying philosophy. Colossians 2 and 8. Philosophy. Okay? Philosophy. What is philosophy? Everything that Elder Ricard teach is philosophy. He deal with the government, right, bro? That's nothing but what? Philosophy. People, you see how this brother, you see how this brother is putting the snake right up in his mouth. See, he know he got some little dumb, little ignorant, little sheep that he teaching. Okay, everything that he teach is philosophy. The government is philosophy. All the books that he go in that the Jewish people have wrote. They what's his name? The two Babylons, right, bro? That's philosophy. Come on, bro. What's another? Timbuktu, right? Philosophy. All these books that he done led you to. Not to Josephus. Josephus is what? That's Hebrew history. That's not philosophy. But see how he talking about philosophy and all the stuff he teach just about is philosophy. Because he follow a doctrine of man and he can't hear the gods of Jerusalem. So he is not teaching nothing but philosophy. Something that he learned from one West when he was a member of under them elders that set themselves up. Keep listening.
Reject the idea of man. So if you go to someone about the Sabbath or any other day or any other topic, and they start talking and can't explain it out of the Bible, that's philosophizing. That's philosophy. And the Bible tells us to beware. You might go to a Christian and ask a Christian in particular, okay, where does it say in the Bible to worship the Sabbath? Or not to worship the Sabbath, or the Sabbath is done away with. Or Sunday worship is the Sabbath. They will not be able to show you. They'll start talking, philosophizing, explaining.
Yeah.
Well, Christ rose on us, but Christ didn't rise and say, now Sunday is the day of worship. I need you disciples to proclaim this to the earth that no longer do we follow the Lord's Sabbath. Today that I rose is the Sabbath. It's Sunday. Right? Christ did not proclaim that. All right? So if anyone's...
Y'all know what the gods of Jerusalem just put in my mind? They just said to me that Elder Ricard, they didn't call his name. That's me saying his name. They say when he teach, waiting on Christ, we're going to wait on Christ. That's nothing but philosophy that he is teaching. I'm telling you, I just got that from the mother and the father. Waiting on Christ, that statement that he make so very often is nothing. That's what the gods of Jerusalem want y'all to know today. It's nothing but philosophy. Because there is no Bible verse in the Torah or the King James Version Bible that tells you to wait on Christ. Right, bro? Now I'm talking to this brother right here. He's been a member of the Christian church for how long, bro? Many years. Have you ever read a scripture in the New Testament that tell us to wait on Christ? Just like that. I mean, point blank, the way Elder Ricard said, have you ever read it like that? Exactly, and me either. And I used to be a pastor of the Christian church. So again, he talking about people teaching philosophy. And the mother and the father just made it clear to me. The statement that he made, waiting on Christ, is nothing but philosophy. That's all that is. Let's keep listening. But see, I'm going to show you your snake today. Your snake. Your snake that's biting, excuse me, Hebrews, that's biting your asses. The snake is biting your asses up in the gathering of Christ Church, GOCC. The snake must be revealed today. And the mother, the great, beautiful Queen and Holy Spirit, and the Father of the Hebrew kingdom, Ahia, they're going to reveal him today in ways that you never ever thought this snake serpent could be revealed. Keep listening. Let's go.
Going to start talking to you and start
Well, let's write that down,
around
bro.
without going into the scripture. You know that you're dealing with a philosophy.
Waiting on Christ is a lie.
And they might get upset if you ask him a simple question like, can you please show me that out of the Bible? Even though they shouldn't get upset with that.
And write today's date.
But if you're going to ask me to do something according to the Most High, I should be able to read it out of the book. So that in your absence, I'll know exactly how to follow. I don't know how to follow Sunday worship because I never seen Sunday worship. I've never seen it. I've seen.
Come on in the room, Hebrew family.
The scriptures.
Come on, my brothers and sisters.
Paul told the brothers to get together on the first day of the week to collect the money in Corinthians.
Wait, y'all. Wait.
They was collecting money because you couldn't do it on the Sabbath. Sabbath was the day of rest and the reverence of our power or our God. So they did it on the first day of the week so that they couldn't profane or disrespect the day of worship.
Now watch. Wait, what? Y'all just heard what the serpent said, Elder Ricard. He said that the disciples, they collected, right, bro? They collected the money for the church on the first day of the week, which is a Sunday, because they wasn't allowed, listen, bro, they wasn't allowed to collect money on the Sabbath day. Now think about Elder Ricard and his teaching. He teach y'all, he have taught y'all that all the holy days are on Saturdays, right? All the holy days is on Saturday, and all the holy days are Sabbaths. Yes, I believe that. But I don't believe all the holy days come on a Saturday. No. No. Again, that's philosophy, bro. And he don't have no scriptures to back that up. Okay? So think about the Passover this year. Maestro Mike, he know Elder Ricard very well. He said, yeah, y'all think y'all in a real Passover when all he do is pass the plate around in the Passover. He passed the plate around so y'all can get that money and get that donation. And he just said out of his own mouth, on the Sabbath day, and the Passover is a Sabbath day. Am I right, bro? Right. That's a holy day and it's a Sabbath day, right? So why is it that Elder Ricard and his Hebrew Israelite elders pass around the plates on the holy days to get money up out of y'all, when he just stated that the disciples wasn't allowed on the holy days or on the Sabbath day to pass the plate or to collect money for the church? So y'all see, listen to what he's saying. So he get that $150 out of y'all for the Passover. Then at the end of the Passover, I heard that he take the plate and pass it around and let the people put money up in the plate. And that is a holy day, and the Passover is also a Sabbath. So see, the serpent just twisted his own tongue in his mouth. Yes, you heard him, Sister Linda. You heard it loud and clear, sis. My wonder, Richard, Richard, Richard. Look what Richard just said. My wonder if you really listen. Listen. See, we gotta listen to the servant when he talked. He said it. Yes, he did. Wow, facts. Absolutely. If y'all want me to rewind it, we can. We're gonna trap him up some more. Let's keep listening. Let's keep listening. And he lying on the disciples because the disciples ain't never had no church, bruh. Wait, bruh, what church did the disciples have in the King James Version Bible? Could somebody please, bruh, can you help us with that? You've been a Christian all your life. Can you help me with that scripture? What church did the disciples have? They went from house to house, right? Breaking bread, gathering with each other on the holy days, the way that Hebrews supposed to do. Gather together in one place on the Sabbath day and serve our gods together as one. Okay, that's what the disciples did. They ain't had no church and none of that. All that stuff is injected in the King James Version Bible to bring forth their religion, people. To bring forth their religion and their doctrine and their understanding. Now let's listen to the avoidant again, the narcissist.
Okay? So they take you through all these scriptures that says first day, first day, first day, but none of them scriptures say that it's the Sabbath. It should say first day. So is it evil to worship on any other day? Yes, it is, if you are excluding the Sabbath.
What he says evil.
Yes, it is. I'm going to prove these things.
Talking about the Sabbath.
Read that again. Colossians chapter 2, verse 8.
He's still on Colossians.
Beware, lest any man spoil you through philosophy and vain deceit.
Bro, you've been speaking philosophy the whole tape.
After the what? After the tradition of men. People follow Sunday worship strictly based on Roman tradition.
All right.
That was passed down.
Come on. Come on.
That was passed down from generation to generation.
Yeah.
Tradition is separate from doctrine. Tradition is you're used to doing something. It's a custom. But it's not a righteous custom. It's an unrighteous custom. It's a Gentile custom. So the Lord told us to beware, lest any man spoil you through philosophy and vain deceit, after the rudiments of this world, read, after the tradition of men, and the traditions of men. That's all you teach, bro. It's tradition of men. So some people might get upset with you because you don't want to follow Christmas or Thanksgiving or Easter or whatever the holidays they have here. Halloween or whatever, which are traditions. Let's kind of rewind. Let's fast forward, y'all. Let's fast forward. Then you get souls. That's how it works. Let's fast forward. So if you're not following this law, statutes, and commandments, or profane the Sabbath purposely, there's laws concerning that. Yeah. Let's go into the Sabbath. He's going into the Sabbath now, okay? Yeah. What's your first scripture, bro? In my book, bro. Go to Genesis, the 2nd chapter.
Genesis, the 2nd chapter. Everybody familiar with that. How you created the 7th day and kept the holy. Yes, we all familiar with that.
Start the first verse. Genesis chapter 2, verse 1.
We're going to pass that up. We don't need to hear that. We already understand that.
To keep it holy. Yeah. Remember the Sabbath day. The Lord said, remember.
There you
go. One
go.
of the few laws he put remember before that, before the law, because he knew that people would forget. And the Nimrod, which is really one of the first antichrist spirits in the earth, controlled by Satan, the king set up through Satan.
Now listen to what he just said. Exodus 20, verse 8. Remember the Sabbath to keep it holy. But he just said that he said the Most High. That's what he said. The Most High told you or told Hebrews by Moses to remember the Sabbath because he knew that they would forget. So he just lied on the God of Israel. No, the God of Israel told the children of Israel in the wilderness, and we don't need to hear no more of that. The God of Israel told the children of Israel to remember the Sabbath day when they get to Canaan, when they get to Jerusalem. That's what it was all about. It wasn't about when they get in Greek or they get in Babylon or they get over here in America. It wasn't about none of that. And then he just sit up and lied on the God of Israel and said that the God of Israel knew that the children of Israel will forget the Sabbath. So that's why he told them to remember the Sabbath. But that's not why he told them that. So he lied on the God of Israel. The God of Israel simply told the children of Israel through Moses the prophet, tell them when they get in Canaan, when they get in Jerusalem, they must remember to keep the Sabbath day and keep it holy. And he's going to come with another scripture where it say, and all your dwellings. I don't need to hear no more of that. Now it's time for me to come with the correction. Why not bring out the truth for the Bible instead of criticizing somewhere else? Yeah, I'm not criticizing him, Richard. This is what I want you to understand. I'm the prophet of the God of Israel. And if I was criticizing him, that's what I'm supposed to do, is correct him as the God of Israel prophet and rebuke him. Do you understand my office? Do you understand who I am, bro? And do you understand who you talking to? Obviously, you don't. Criticizing. What do you think Jeremiah and Ezekiel and all the prophets did to the kings, to the elders, and all the rest of them? They criticized all the stuff that they was teaching and all the stuff that they was doing wrong. They told them that they was wicked. They told them that they was evil. They told, bro, read the King James Version Bible. See, you've been so indoctrinated with Elder Ricard and the Christian church that you can't see the King James Version Bible. You can only see what they teach you out of the King James Version Bible. All the prophets rebuked the elders that had the children of Israel going against the gods of Jerusalem. Bro, this is my job, to rebuke and to correct. And that's what I'm going to do. No matter what you say, no matter what nobody say. Okay? So if you are in here to learn, if you are in here to understand what I'm going to bring forth about the Sabbath day, then yes. But don't try to correct me about what I'm saying about Elder Raca. Okay? He needs to be criticized. He needs to be criticized. Don't you understand the Son of God criticized the Pharisees? Bro, let me go into my lesson. Thank you, Brother Rich. I appreciate that. All right. All right. So enough of that with Elder Ricard. I'm on in the room. Richard, no, I don't. I'm trying to understand. Very good, bro. And I'm glad my Hebrew brother is here. If you are a Hebrew. And if you're a Gentile, I'm glad you're here still. Okay? So let's go into the study. Let's go into the dialogue. I have a lots of scriptures. Okay? A lots of scriptures to bring forth the understanding today. Okay? And Elder Ricard gonna go into another scripture about keep the Sabbath in all your dwellings. And we're gonna deal with that too. Because see, he don't understand what the prophet Moses is telling the children of Israel in the wilderness. He don't understand. Okay? He don't have no prophetic understanding to understand. Okay? I am a sister. Hey, sis. Whoa, you must got your husband name or somebody name. Said Richard. Richardson. Wait, Richardson. It might be your last name. Okay. Another Hebrew sister in the room. Soldier. Thank you. Wonderful Hebrew sister. Thank you. I'm glad you corrected me. Thank you. That you are a woman and not a man. Okay. Our first Bible verse. Let's go from the very top to the bottom. Y'all want to put anything in the chat? You have any questions about anything that I would be saying? Anything you want to say? If you don't believe me, please. I want to hear it. I want to hear it. I don't want you to sit up in the room and listen to this dialogue and you don't come back with what you think and feel that it is. Okay? So let's go to Leviticus 25. There's many Bible verses in the King James Version Bible about the Sabbath day. But ain't it very strange that Elder Carr always go to the same exact scriptures and he don't go to nothing else? Okay? It's 116 Bible verses about the Sabbath day. So why is it that Elder Carr always read the same exact one? Again, philosophy, tradition from his elders that he was taught. That's why. So Leviticus 25:2. Let's go to that, bro. Read it loud so the people can hear you. I have Brother CDI here, my Hebrew brother, here to help me read today. Go ahead, bro. Leviticus 25, verse 2. Louder. Speak unto the children of Israel and say unto the Hebrews, when you come into the land, Israel, that I'm going to give you. Okay? Read. And then, and only then, shall the land keep a Sabbath day or a Sabbath unto Ahiah. Okay? It's talking about Canaan. It's talking about Jerusalem, the promised land. When you get there, keep a Sabbath to who? To Ahia. Okay? It's not for you, me, Boo Boo, Tutu, and none of them. The Sabbath is for Ahia. And that's the number one thing, Israel, that you got to understand. It's not for you. And because it's for our God, the God of Israel, and his great, beautiful wife, the Queen of Jerusalem, because it's for them and the Son, the second King of Jerusalem, because it's for them and the heavenly hosts, because it's for them, we have to what, bruh? Keep it holy, because it's not for you. It's for them. Keep that on the top of your brain. You finished with that? What the next verse say? Leviticus 25, verse 3. Uh-huh. 6 years, Israel. When you get to Jerusalem, you're going to sow your fields and bring me some food and bring me some tithes so me and my wife and my son can eat. That's what I want you to do, and you will be able to eat. Do what I tell you, Hebrews. Read. And 6 years, that's your fruit, that vineyard. 6 years, take care of the grapevines for 6 years. Read. And gather in the fruit thereof. Yes. But in the seventh year, it should be a Sabbath of rest in Jerusalem. It's only talking about Jerusalem for the Sabbath day, right, bro? It's not talking about nowhere else. Jerusalem, you're going to rest on the 7th year. And it is the 7th year right now. Y'all don't even know that. Your Hebrew elders don't know it. The God of Israel told me. It's the 7th year. And Jubilee is coming up in the 7th month of this year. Read. That's it. Let's go to the next precept or Bible verse. Numbers 28, bruh. Verse 9 and 10. No, I don't need that. Numbers 28, verse 9 and 10. Yes, the Sabbath day. Yes, 7 years. Once you get in Jerusalem, Hebrews, you're going to rest because it's a year release. Right? Exactly. So 7, 7, 7. Read Numbers 28, 9 and 10 verse. I'm going to get you text. Put all this stuff in the chat, Hebrews. We're going to read all of it. Believe me. Go ahead. Excuse me. Numbers 28, verse 9. Read. On the Sabbath day. Y'all get your King James Version Bibles out. It's time to learn, Israel. It's time to understand. Read it again. Verse 9. And on the Sabbath day, 2 lambs. See, on the Sabbath day, when you get to Jerusalem, I'm going to tell y'all what I want to eat. I'm going to tell y'all what I want to eat, Israel. You're not going to fix me what you want to fix me. And you're not going to give me what you want to give me. I said, on the Sabbath day, when you get to Jerusalem, I want 2 lambs of the first year old, without spot, without wrinkle, a perfect sacrifice unto your gods. Read, bruh. And 2 deals of flour for a meat offering. So Hebrews, what you're going to do, Moses the prophet is explaining to them. When you get to Jerusalem, you're going to take them lamb. You're going to do whatever you need to clean it up, give it to the priest, and put the flour on the lamb. Read. Mingle with oil. And a drink offering thereof. This is the burnt offering of every Sabbath day. But wait a minute, let me read that again, Hebrews. This is the burnt offering of the gods of Jerusalem, the gods of the Hebrews, every Sabbath day. Read. Besides now, the continual burnt offering and drink offering. So y'all want to believe that y'all keeping the Sabbath day? Y'all want to believe, Israel, that y'all are really keeping the Sabbath day, when the God of Jerusalem, Ahia, is my name. When I'm telling y'all right here today that you must give me what I asked for. You must give me what, bro? What I require on my Sabbath day. Remember, it's not for you. It's for me. And I said I want 2 lambs and a drink offering, wine mingled with flour. So how is it that y'all keeping the Sabbath day when y'all ain't got no lambs? Bro, please lift your head up. Don't do that to me today. Because the great Holy Spirit is up in this house, and I don't want her to do nothing to you. Please, I'm telling you, it's deep today. It's deep today. Don't even try, bro. So y'all telling me that y'all keeping the Sabbath day. Y'all ain't got no lamb. That's what the God of Israel want. A lamb. He want 2 lambs, right? Every Sabbath day, people. Every. Can y'all hear what I'm saying to y'all? Y'all ain't got nothing to keep the Sabbath day with. Do you understand the stipulations of the holy Sabbath? It's a holy day. It's a what, bro? A holy convocation. You got to keep it the way that the gods of Jerusalem want you to keep it. And that's why he told Moses, tell them to remember the Sabbath. So in other words, what the God of Israel was saying to his prophet Moses, tell the children of Israel, remember everything that I want them to do on the Sabbath day. Remember the 2 lambs. Remember the wine. Remember all of that. Everything that I want you to do on the Sabbath day. Remember that. Let's go to our next Bible verse. I feel the power up in this place. I'm telling y'all, people. I'm telling y'all, this is going to go so deep today. I can feel it already. So it's saying right here, you got to have the 2 lambs, right, bro? You got to have the wine. The children of Israel made their own wine. They didn't go up in no grocery store. That's another thing that y'all doing. You can't keep the Sabbath day holy with Walmart wine. Whoa! How are you going to keep the Sabbath day holy with Walmart wine, with Walmart meat, with Walmart food? No! Remember the Sabbath to keep it holy. And that simply means keeping it the way that the gods of Israel want us to keep it. That's why he said, remember. And he gave Moses all the stipulations. Next precept, Deuteronomy. Come on, Sister Linda, my Hebrew sister. Come on. Deuteronomy 5. Where's Sister Melody at? Where's Sister Georgie at? Deuteronomy 5, 12 through 14. See, I'm going to tell you, Sister Linda, the God of Israel is looking at this platform. And the mother of Zion is looking at this platform. And they see all the people coming up in here that want to know, that want to understand who they are. And Sister Linda, I can feel it, sis. I can feel it that you are one of them sisters that's ready to understand and ready to know what our gods want us to do and how and when. Thank you, Richard. Sister Richardson. Thank you too, my Hebrew sister. So let's go to the next precept or Bible verse. Deuteronomy 5, 12 and 14. And Sister Linda said, yes, it is my last name, Sister. Sister Richardson. Richardson. Okay. I'm from the Caribbean. Yay! Give her 7 Hebrew clap. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. We got a Hebrew sister up in here from the Caribbean. Woo! Thank you, God of Israel. You are on the move. You're in the heavenly hosts. She said, I'm from the Caribbean. It's okay, bro? You sure? Okay. I'm from the Caribbean. What part of the Caribbean you from? We're going to keep going. Tell me what part you from. Because I want to go to the Caribbean. I want to go to the Dominican and a lot of more places I want to go in the Caribbean where the 10 tribes are. Because I am the prophet of the 10 tribes. So I most definitely want to connect with them. Okay? Let me know what part of the Caribbean you from, sis. Oh my goodness, plain as day. Thank you, Sister Linda. We have been bamboozled. Absolutely. Bamboozled by a serpent, by a snake, by a hippo. Searching. Search, Sister Linda. Search, my Hebrews. Search it all out. Because the gods of Jerusalem are going to give it to you. They're going to give it to you, sis. I'm telling you. There's something about you, Sister Linda. And I ain't never met you a day in my life. They're going to give it to you. Because you want it. Next Bible verse. We're going to be reading Deuteronomy now. We have quite a few Bible verses to make this plain and simple to understand what our gods want us to understand on the Sabbath. What you say? Not now. I'm okay. Let's keep reading. Let's keep reading for our Hebrew family. Love my Hebrew family. Huh? Almost? They got water in them? They soft. Turn them off. Thank you. Excuse me, people. Talking to my brother. CDI. Our next verse is Deuteronomy 5, 12 through 14. We're going to look up a few things in the Strong Concordance also. Deuteronomy 5. You don't have it? Okay, let me get it. Deuteronomy 5. Y'all come with me now. Deuteronomy 5. See, the way Elder Ricard teach y'all, or should I say it, Ricard, because he not an elder. The way he he teach, he teach like somebody taught him what he's saying. And that somebody is a man. That's how he teach. Now that I've been listening to him over the years and I've figured this brother out, he ain't got nothing in him, Pete. He have absolutely nothing. Deuteronomy chapter 5, verse 12 and 14. Deuteronomy 5. I got some deep stuff to tell y'all today. Very deep and very profound, very prophetic. Deuteronomy 5, 12 and 14. Help me, God, he is 12 and 14. Help me with your peace, children of Israel. 12 through 14. Keep the Sabbath day. Okay? Yes, we supposed to keep the Sabbath. Absolutely, without a doubt. Keep the Sabbath day. Deuteronomy, they're still in the wilderness. They have not made it to Jerusalem. Keep the Sabbath day, Moses told to sanctify it as a higher, not the most high. Our God have a name, and we must use his name. Am I right, Hebrew brother? We must use his name. Keep the Sabbath day to sanctify it as a higher. Thy God, Israel, have commanded you. So we can only keep the Sabbath day, bro. What? The way that the God of Israel command us to keep it. And he just told you. He just told you the book of Numbers what he want to eat, right? 2 lambs, get 1 years old, as he command us. And the word sanctified it right here in Deuteronomy chapter 5, verse 12. Let's look that up in the Hebrew. Hebrew number 6942. Kadash. Kahegash. Kadesh. Kadash. Kadash. A primary root to be casually make, pronounce, or observe. See what I'm saying? Make, pronounce, or observe as clean. Oh, wait a minute. He said sanctify it to make it clean ceremonially or morally. So you know what that means? Listen, appoint, bid, consecrate, dedicate, hallow, keep, holier, place, purify. Holier place is Jerusalem. That's the only holy place on the face of this earth. Let me say that again, Israel. That's the only holy place on the face of this earth is Jerusalem. Holier place. That's what it says for the word sanctify. It says ceremonially keep it clean and morally and consecrate. How can you keep it clean? How can you keep it clean when you're not giving the God of Israel what he required you to give him? That's the only way you can keep it clean. Ceremonially, they have to be in Jerusalem, right? Ceremonially, you have to have the Leviticus priesthood there. Come on, bro, help me up in here. Help me up in here. Ceremonially now, you have to have the Leviticus priesthood up in there. Because they the one gonna give him his lamb. And they the one gonna prepare him his lamb. Ceremonially, see. You can't put it in the oven and cook it on top of no stove. You gotta get to the Leviticus priesthood. Levi. And morally, how do we sanctify it, bro? Morally. You cannot have it on this side of the world. Why? Because morally, it's defiled in America. It's defiled. Everywhere in this earth is defiled except for Jerusalem. So the way you're going to keep it clean morally is that you got to have it where the God of Israel wants you to have it. And he only wants you to have it where? In Jerusalem. Point blank. That's the only way the Sabbath day can be sanctified. It can't be sanctified in California. It can't be sanctified in Detroit. It can't be sanctified in Texas. It can't be sanctified in Mexico. It can't be sanctified in the Caribbean. It cannot be sanctified but nowhere but Israel, Jerusalem, the Holy Land. It's a holy day, right, bro? So it's got to be on a holy land in order to keep it what? Ceremonially right and morally right. You got to have everything in order. Everything got to be the way the God of Israel told Moses, his prophet. Purify. How you going to keep it in your bedroom? And we going into all of that, Israel. My. Sister Linda. Sister Linda. Ooh, our Hebrew great sister. My, she say. Elder Anderson, 777. I'm glad you are here. Where is Jerusalem? Palestine, of course, up in the mountains, Zion. Palestine, of course. Why do you think they fighting? The Gaza Strip. Why do you think the Israelis is trying to take Gaza and take Palestine down and out along with Babylon? Why? Because Jerusalem is in Palestine. Jerusalem is up in a mountain, up on the hill, the holy hill. And the only people know where it's at is the children of Israel, the remnant. They the only ones gonna find it. Don't nobody know where that at. So it's in Palestine to answer your question. Okay? That's why they fighting for it, right? So, Sister Richardson, what did you say? Hold on, y'all. I want to answer some of y'all questions. Okay. Let me answer some of y'all questions. Uh Hida Yashirel. I'm with IUIC now. And when he was Okay, but you need to leave them alone, sis. You need to leave them people alone, because they ain't gonna never ever connect you to our gods. They ain't gonna never connect you to the mother, to the father, and the son. Leave them people alone. They just like GOCC. They all just alike. And they all teach alike. And they all got the same doctrine. Except one got the name wrong. One got him Yah. One got him YHW. One right see one got him Yahweh. But basically, their whole doctrine is tradition and philosophy of man. That's what it is. So yes, sis, run up out of there. But see, because the God of Israel is ready to rise his remnant to power. We ain't got no more time to deal with religion and what these brothers talking about. It's time for the remnant to rise to our God and to our powers. So I'm glad you're here, sis. I'm glad you're here. The God of Israel led you this way. I'm glad you up here. We are the remnant. We are the daughters of Zion. We are the Hebrew brothers and sisters that's going to bring forth the kingdom with power and great glory. Y'all think I'm playing what I'm saying. I'm telling you, with power and great glory, we're going to bring forth the Hebrew kingdom. Sister Richardson, y'all know me. I get very excited, people, because what's in my belly, ooh, it's like fire, y'all. It's like fire, and I cannot put it out. Sister Richardson, yes, so through. If we are in the truth, she say. Y'all put 3 in the chats. If y'all can hear me, put 3s. Y'all agree with me, put some 3s. And if y'all don't agree with me, put some 1s. Okay? If we are in the truth, we have the use. We have to use it. All the false religion, I understand, sis, don't worry, use their idols' names so we can use a higher name. Exactly, Hebrew sis. Exactly. All the religions, they set up all GOCC, ICUP now, the Christian church, the Muslim church, all of them. They set up all their false names and their false gods and their idols to keep a higher name from offer our tongue. See, that's what it's all about. And see, that's why Elder Ricard and EEE and ICEUP now just say most high. That's all they ever say. Most high, most high. Why? Why? Because they are a part of bringing down the house of Israel and destroying the name of the God of Israel out the earth. Because they know that as long as they keep us saying most high and YHWH and Yah and Hawa and all of this stuff, we'll never, ever, ever understand who the God of Israel is, and we'll never understand and connect to what they want us to do and be and have in their earth. What's our next Bible verse? I'm going to keep reading the chat. We got to finish verse 14. Deuteronomy 5:13. I'm going back to the chat, y'all. Go to Deuteronomy 5:13. Let me finish this. I just looked up the word sanctify to bring clarity. about the Sabbath day. 6 days thou shalt labor and do all thy work. Yes, don't you remember what Moses told the children of Israel? Matter of fact, bro, go back to Leviticus 25:2 and read that. Leviticus 25:2. Go back with me, Hebrews, to Leviticus 25:2. Let's talk about the 6 days. Thou shalt work and labor and do all thy work. Let's talk about that. And I'm going to read the rest of y'all chat. I'm glad y'all are in the room and with this dialogue today. Go ahead. Verse 2. Yes. Uh-huh. Yes. When you come into the land which I give you, which is Jerusalem, yes. Then shall the land keep a Sabbath for a hire. Read. 6 years, 6 days. Forget it. It's all in Jerusalem. They had to prune the vines and had to put their seeds in the ground. They was not allowed, our ancestors was not allowed to work on the Sabbath day in Jerusalem. So why are you working over here in Babylon? Why are you working in Mexico? Why are you working over here? Why are you working there? Why? Because you're not in Jerusalem. And if you was in Jerusalem trying to work on the Sabbath day, you'll already be dead. You will already be dead. So again, people, this explained to you that you can only keep it in Jerusalem. You will already be dead if you was working and if you was going out on the Sabbath day, trying to go to work and trying to do this, trying to go to Walmart and get you a bowl of cereal, trying to go to Kroger's and get you some lunch meat to eat on the Sabbath day. You going Friday before the sun. I'm going to go to Kroger's, girl, and get me some lunch meat. See, that's the way Elder Ricard taught y'all. Go get some lunch meat and make you a sandwich. Go get you a bowl of cereal. No, no, the Sabbath is for the God of Israel. And he already told you what he wants to eat. Not no lunch meat, not no cereal, not no chicken, not no rice, not none of that. Cut it out, Hebrews. Cut it out, Israel. Cut it out. Stop. So yes, 6 days only in Jerusalem. You're going to go in the field and sow your seed and make them grape trees and them olive trees and them corn fields. You're going to do that for 6 days, Israel. And on the 7th day, you're going to sit down because, see, it's my day. It's my day. And it's time for me. It's time for me to get what I require on the Sabbath day. So verse 14, Deuteronomy 5:14. But the 7th day, y'all know the 7th day, Sunday, Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, Saturday is the 7th day. The 7th day, Deuteronomy 5:14, is the Sabbath of Ahia, thy God, not no Most High. It's Ahia, thy God. And in it thou should not do any work. Thou, nor thy sons, nor thy daughter, nor thy maid servants, nor thy man servants, nor thy ox, nor thy ass, nor any of thy cattle, nor thy stranger that is within thy gates. Gates. Let's pull up the word gates in the Hebrew. It's Hebrew number 8176. It's an original sense and opening. That is a door, gate, city. See, talking about Jerusalem, right, bruh? The gate, the port, the door, the gate. Okay? The next Bible verse. Second Chronicles 36:21. Let me go back to the chat. My. So you mean we don't have to keep it? No, Sister Richardson. We must keep the Sabbath day, but only in Jerusalem. Okay? You can remember it on this side of the world. You can think about it. You can observe it. You can think about the goddess of Jerusalem on the Sabbath day. You can respect it, but you can't keep it because you don't have the requirements and what it takes and what the gods of Jerusalem want us to do and have on the Sabbath day. You know, we're going to go deeper than we can go with this. I'm just barely touching the surface right now. Stay with me, Hebrews. Stay with me. Stay with me, please. Elder Anderson, 777. If you are still in the room, Hebrew brother, I believe you're elder. I'm glad we got an elder here, y'all. Give Elder Anderson, Sister Linda, give Elder Anderson 7 Hebrew claps in the chat. Give him 7 Hebrew claps in the chat. Because we finally got an elder that's brave enough to come and stand before the prophet of the gods of Jerusalem. So give him 7 Hebrew claps, y'all. Elder Anderson, 777. I hope you are still here, my brother. What's incorrect? See, y'all, listen now. We got an elder in the room. Sister Linda, where's Sister Daly? She's not here yet. Sister Jo, what's incorrect about what I am saying and what I am teaching and what I am showing the house of Israel? Tell us, please. We all ears. Elder Anderson. We all ears. And don't come with no philosophy. And don't come with no doctrine of man. You better come with the King James Version Bible if you're going to come up here and talk with me. Because, see, I don't come on this platform and talk about nothing unless I have it in front of me, unless I got the gods of Jerusalem right here with me. So tell me what's incorrect about what I'm saying. We'll wait. Hopefully he's still here. Sister Richardson, Ahaya did say to pass it on generation to generation. Absolutely. It's a perpetual covenant. It's for everlasting, from everlasting. We must keep the Sabbath, but only in Jerusalem. See, it was never meant for us to get kicked out of Jerusalem, right, bruh? Ahia was looking for us, and the great Holy Spirit, they was looking for us to go to Jerusalem, right? From the wilderness and do what they told us to do. That's what they was looking for. They didn't want to kick us out, send us to slavery, send us to Babylon and all that stuff. We supposed to be in Jerusalem right now if we just would have obeyed our gods and did what they told us to do. Keep the Sabbath holy. And take down all the Canaanites when you get to Jerusalem. So yes, Sister Richardson, it's from generation to generation. Absolutely. We always, as Hebrews, got to keep the Sabbath day, but only in Jerusalem. I'm telling y'all what I know. And it's going deeper and deeper as we stay right here on this platform. Believe me, because I got the gods of Jerusalem behind me and in front of me. So, elder, look what he's okay. All right, y'all, we got an elder, so let's just stop for a minute. Let me slow down with my Bible verses. Elder said, Elder Anderson said, go to Galatians 4:26, bro. Because he told me I'm incorrect what I'm talking about. And look, he's not going to the Torah, y'all. Right, bro? He's not going to the Torah. He's going to the New Testament. It wasn't no New Testament around when the Son of God walked the earth and when Peter, James, and John them was walking the earth. It was only the Torah. So let's see what Elder is talking about here in Galatians. Not saying that I don't believe in the New Testament. I'm saying take me to the Torah, bro. If you're going to talk to me about the gods of Israel and the gods of the Hebrew kingdom, take me to the Torah to correct me. Because you're not going to ever correct me with the New Testament. But I'm going to read what you put in the chat. Galatians, bro, 4:26. Read it. Yes. But Jerusalem, which is above, is free. Is free. Yes. That mother, go ahead. No, just one verse. We're going to read exactly what he wants us to read. Jerusalem, Palestine, Zion, which is above, is free. Absolutely is free. Why is it free? Because the children of Israel is not there defiling it. Oh my God. Do y'all want to know why Jerusalem is free? Because the God of Israel had to kick us up out of their ancestors. To what, bro? To make it, look at me, bro. Look up here at me. To make it free. That's why it's free right now. Because when our ancestors was there, they was defiling it and polluting it. Yeah, it's free. It's always been free. Till the children of Israel got up in there and start polluting it and defiling the Sabbath day and the holy days and serving all kind of gods up in Jerusalem. So yes, bro. And it's the mother of us all. The mother. Absolutely. Who is that mother that it's talking about right here? It's talking about the great, great Holy Spirit, the Queen of Jerusalem, the Queen of Zion, the Queen of the God of Israel, his great, great, beautiful wife. She is free and she is the mother, what, bruh? Of us all. What all? Not no Gentile, only Hebrews. So how is that, bruh, elder, gonna tell me I'm incorrect with what I'm teaching about the Sabbath? No, bruh, that ain't gonna clear that up. So what's your next Bible verse? Jeremiah 51:50. That ain't got nothing to do with the Sabbath day, bruh. Bruh, that don't have nothing to do with the Sabbath day. Galatians 4:26. Nothing at all. So please don't take nothing out of content dealing with me. But see, I like to keep everything in content, contact and content. I don't mind you being here. I'm glad you're here, Elder Anderson. But if you're gonna come right, bruh. Because we already been indoctrinated. We already been confused long enough. We sick of the stuff. Israel got to rise, and we got to rise to our gods. We don't need no more religion and doctrine of man and what some man don't talk you. If you're going to come up in here, Elder Anderson, come up in here with the gods of Jerusalem, talking to you what they want you to say up in here. Read it, bro. Jeremiah. No, 5150. 5150. Jeremiah 51, verse 50, bro. 50. Yes, read it. You didn't have six forward. Go away. Stand not still. Remember. Excuse me. Go up to verse 49, bro. 49? Yes. Babylon Babylon has caused the slain of Israel to fall. Yes. So at Babylon, so at Babylon shall fall all the slain of the earth. Yeah. You that have escaped the sword, which is the remnant. Go ahead. I got it, bro. I got it. I got it. Ye that have escaped the sword, go away. So that's the God of Israel telling the remnant, us, to go away. Get away from Babylon. Get away from the sword, right, bro? You have escaped it, remnant. Go away now. Stand not still. Remember a higher afar off. And let Jerusalem come in your mind. Yes, bro. We remembering the God of Israel right now. We are far off. We remembering the God of Israel. We remembering the Jerusalem. We remember the Sabbath day where we got to keep it at in Jerusalem and only Jerusalem. We remember what the gods of Jerusalem want and require for us to do on the Sabbath day from afar off, bro. But we got to have some Hebrew men that can take us to the gods of Jerusalem. So we can remember them afar off and not teaching us religion and doctrine and philosophy and tradition of men. We don't need to hear that no more. So what do this scripture have to do with the Sabbath day? Again, you say I'm incorrect. What you talking about, bro? What are you talking about? This ain't talking about no Sabbath day. It's just saying, remember Jerusalem, the remnant. Remember Jerusalem, the house of Israel. Remember Jerusalem. And let Jerusalem come into your mind. Absolutely. It's in our mind right now. Everybody on this platform, Jerusalem is in our mind. And the gods of Jerusalem is in our mind. We ready to serve our gods. We don't want to serve no man no more. Elder, we don't want to serve y'all no more. We don't want to serve y'all no more. We don't want to get no tithes, because tithe is not money, it's food. We don't want to do that, none of that no more. We don't want to serve man no more. Y'all done did enough to the Hebrew kingdom. Y'all done did enough to the Hebrew nation. Y'all have destroyed the Hebrew nation with your religion, with your tradition, with all this stuff that y'all have taught the house of Israel. Y'all have destroyed the house of Israel. And that's why the God of Jerusalem, Ahijah, raised up a prophet like me to put the house of Israel back on the right path. We're not going for it no more, elder. We're not going for your New Testament scriptures that your elder done taught you. Come right, bruh. Come right with the house of Israel. Come right with us. We are the children of Israel, and our gods are Hebrew gods. Come right. Don't come with that New Testament stuff thinking you're going to correct me. Go to the Torah. See, y'all, I'm getting excited now. See, I told y'all, the God of Israel is right here with me. They right here, the gods and the angels, they right here with me. So, okay, El, I read your scriptures. Let's go to the next Bible verse. She said, okay, he got another one, y'all. He got another. We're going to read these last two that Elder Anderson 777 have. Come on in the room. Come on in the room. I'm glad y'all here. Come on with the dialogue about the Sabbath day and the lies of the GOCC, what they have taught y'all about the Sabbath day. GOCC, ICE, and all the rest of them. Elder Anderson said this, y'all. Sister Linda got 333. Sister Linda, I love that 333, man. That's an angel number. 333. Absolutely, Sister Linda. I told you it's something about you, sir. It's something so divinely beautiful about you. Ooh, that's my number, Sister Linda. 333. Wow. We are already connected, Hebrew sister. What Elder Anderson saying now? Jerusalem, our mother is the law. Our mother is the law. Well, our mother, you don't even know her name, number one. That's why you call her mother. Yeah, you can call her mother, but she do have a name. Our mother is the law. Yeah, she created the law. She created the law. She created the law. But she's not the law. She created it. She wrote it. The Torah, yes. Her and her beautiful husband, Ahiah, the king of Jerusalem, the first king of Jerusalem. Yes, yes. Ecclesiastes 15:2. And as the mother shall set me him, as the mother shall she meet him and receive him as a wife married of a virgin. Yeah, talking about Israel. Absolutely. The whole King James Version Bible is talking about Israel, nobody else. The mother gonna meet him, who? The house of Israel, and receive us, the remnant, as a wife married of a virgin. Yeah, we're gonna be virgins. Because we're gonna get rid of all this religion and all this doctrine and all this idolatry and all this falsehood and all these hypocrite leaders that we've been listening to and following. So yeah, absolutely, the remnant will be virgins, and our mother will meet us as a wife, and our father, Ahiah, will meet us as a husband. So what do this have to do with the Sabbath day, bruh? Again, you're just trying to bring forth doctrine. Now I'm not gonna read no more of what you're talking about. But see, you're not even nowhere near what I'm talking about. So that's it, bruh. You want to stay here and listen, you can. If you don't, thank you for coming. And send some more elders here. Maybe you know GOCC or EEE or IPT now. Send them up in here. Because I know they're going to do the same thing you're doing. Come with doctrine, stuff they've been taught. Everything you just said, elder, The God of Israel did not give you those scriptures. All of that you read came from the doctrine that they taught you. And guess what? All the elders that taught you, they disconnected from the gods of Jerusalem. They can't hear them and they don't know them. So what else should I say? Now, yeah, y'all, see, you don't know me, elder. You don't know me. Don't think I'm just a little woman that's running her mouth, because I'm not. Okay, I'm not. Sister Lily got three. What's our next Bible verse? Second Chronicles 36:21. Hebrews. Come on, let's get that. Second Chronicles 36:21. Read it, bro. He got one more. We're gonna read in Proverbs 1 and 8. But go to Second Chronicles 36:21. Come on in the room, y'all. Come on. Hit the like button, like Sister Linda told y'all. Hit the like button, please. Please, y'all. Please, please, please. We got to get the word out. We got to get it out. We got to get it out to the house of Israel. Prophet of the God of Israel is here. Come on. Where we at? Second Chronicles 36:21. Second Chronicles 36:21. Uh-huh. Okay, to what now? Read it. Start over, bro, please. To fulfill the word of Ahiah, yes? By the mouth of Jeremiah the prophet. The God of Israel word is only ever going to be fulfilled by the mouth of a prophet and not no elder. And see, Hebrews, that's where you've been wrong at. Y'all really thought them elders could teach y'all something, could tell y'all something, could show y'all something. By the mouth of Jeremiah the prophet, what? Until the Lord has, until higher, until, read it again, bruh. Verse 21, to fulfill the word of Ahiah, by the mouth of Jeremiah, until the land, Jerusalem, had enjoyed her Sabbath. See, the God of Israel had to send everybody to Babylon. All that he didn't kill, he sent them to Babylon. Right, bro? So the Jerusalem could what? Enjoy her Sabbath days, right? Read it again. That last part. Until the land have enjoyed her Sabbath. It's all about Jerusalem. Keep the Sabbath day. You can't keep it nowhere else, people. Read it. As long as she lay desolate, she kept her Sabbath days to fulfill 70 years. What is that? 70. Long as our ancestors was in Babylon, ancient Babylon, Zion, Jerusalem, Palestine, could enjoy her Sabbaths. And the gods of Jerusalem, the mother, the father, and the son could enjoy, what's it? Their Sabbath. Because the Sabbath is for them and it's not for us. And see, you need to get that out your mind too. See, you just want to do it your way, Israel, like our ancestors. You want to keep it your way, the way your elders tell you to keep it, the way your elders tell you to do it. That's how you want to do it. But it's out of the mouth of who? Jeremiah, the prophet. That the land what? Read that. Out of the what? Out the mouth, out of the mouth of Jeremiah. Because Jeremiah kept telling Israel, stop polluting the Sabbath day. Stop burning incense to Baal. Stop calling on the wrong names and other gods. Stop, Israel. Stop, 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 stop. And that's what I am telling you, the prophet today. Prophet Elishaba. Stop, Israel. Stop, 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 stop trying to keep the Sabbath. You can't keep it. You're not in Jerusalem. The God of Israel never told you to keep it in America. Right, bruh? The God of Israel never told you to keep it in Brazil and in the UK and in France. Never. What scripture is that? All your dwellings? Oh, we're going to get to that too. Because that's the one Elder Ricard used. All your dwellings, you sick, demonic serpent with a snake on your tongue, trying to confuse and take the children of Israel to hell with you. Read Proverbs 1 and 8 for Elder Anderson. Thank you, Elder. I'm going to call you Elder, but I don't even think you're a real Elder. I really don't, but you here, so I'm going to respect what you got in the chat. Elder Anderson. Come on. Go ahead, bro. 1 and 8. And our next Bible verse, we keep it going. We got a lot of scriptures here, y'all. We're going to be another hour and a half. Go ahead. My son, hear the instructions of Ahiah your father. And forsake not the great Holy Spirit, law of thy mother. Absolutely. So what do the law say, bruh? For us to keep the Sabbath day and keep it holy and keep it where? In Jerusalem. That's what the law tells us. And the law is not the New Testament. Okay? So yeah, we're going to obey the law. We're going to obey Torah, the Hebrew scrolls. Sister got 3. Sister Richardson, we're going to what's our next? Thank you, bro. Thank you, bro. Thank you, brother Elder Anderson. Thank you very much. I read all your scriptures, but it don't have nothing to do with what we talking about. We talking about the Sabbath. Yes, the Sabbath is under the law. The God of Israel, yes, the Sabbath day. We got to obey the law. The law. Yes, absolutely. Let's read our next Bible verse. Will be Ezekiel. Ezekiel 45:17. Sister Linda, write all these scriptures down. Please, sis. Sister Daylisa's not here. Maybe she's busy today. You got to be the moderator today because Sister Daylisa's not here. Read, bruh, Ezekiel 45:17. It shall be what? It shall be the prince of the children of Israel to give burnt offerings to the Leviticus priesthood. Read. A meat offering to the gods of Jerusalem and a drink offering to the gods of Jerusalem. It's the prince that had to take it and give it to the Leviticus priesthood. Read. Uh-huh. And the what? And the feasts now. And the feasts is our holy days. Only in Jerusalem again. You can't have no Passover and all that. You got to keep it sanctified. You got to keep it holy. It must be in a holy place. When I word the word sanctified. Read. In the new moon. In the new moons. And the Sabbaths. Turn the light on, bro. Turn the light on. So this is saying in Ezekiel that the princes of the children of Israel and all the children of Israel had a prince. All 12 tribes. They had, turn it on. They had a prince. Okay? So it's talking about the new moon. It's talking about our feast days. It's talking about the Sabbath day. The prince had to what? Give the burnt offering, the 2 lambs, come on, that the God of Israel required, right, bro? He had to give it to, for you have to have that. Now, what do y'all have on Passover? Some stuff come up out of Sam Club. Come on, people. Are y'all kidding me? Are y'all kidding me? We got to do this the Hebrew way. We are the children of Israel. We are the Hebrews, people. Y'all got to know that. Y'all got to understand that. Y'all got to live by that. Do what our gods tell us to do. They want a burnt offering, right, see? They want some food, good food that come from Jerusalem. Let me go to the chat right now. Our next Bible verse, Sister Linda, will be Ezekiel 46, 1 through 4. And let me read Sister Richardson chat. GOCC use a higher name. Not that much, sis. Not that much. They always talking about Lord, which is nobody but Baal. They always talking about the Most High, which ain't nobody but El Young. And when you do the research on El Young, is Baal's father, the supreme deity of the Canaanites. So yes, they do say his name is Ahia, but they do not glorify, right, Celie? They don't glorify a higher name. They glorify what, Celie? Most High, Most High, Most High. That's their glorification. And that's why the God of Israel, I hear this, y'all. I have to say it. Because I hear the God of Israel telling me this. That's why the God of Israel is finna slap Elder Carr down on his knees. He finna slap him down. You know why he gonna slap him down? You know why he gonna slap him down? I'm speaking to y'all a word of knowledge that I just heard from my father. He gonna slap him down because he claimed that he know a higher name, right? He don't talk a higher name, but yet he don't give a higher name no glory and no praise, right, bruh? And no recognition, right, bruh? And no admiration, bruh. The Most High is who he giving all the glory to. And that's not the God of Israel title. I can prove it to you. I can prove it to you. See, he can't prove it to you that the Most High is the God of Israel title. Elder Carr and EE, no, they can't prove that to you. That's a word that's injected in the King James Version Bible that the elders taught them that is associated with the God of Israel. And that's why the God of Israel is getting ready to slap him down. Thus said the God of Abraham, the God of Isaac, and the God of Jacob. Ahia is my name. Ezekiel 46, 1 through 4. Let me read. Yes, so Sister Richardson, this is the problem. That's the problem with that. It's a big problem right now that the God of Israel finna slap him down because he won't quit and he won't stop. Linda, sister, what's my sister Linda say? Sister Linda, how many claps did you get, Elder Anderson? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Oh, sis, you only made it to 6, so I have to give him one more. 7. Wait. Thank you, Elder Anderson, for coming in the room. All right. Sister Richardson, yes, that's true. But he knew we were scattered. Thank you, Sister Richardson. Come on with your statements. Come on with everything that you understand and know about the Sabbath day. That's what I want y'all to do. Come on with it, please. But he knew that we are scattered in the four corners of the earth. But why did he scatter us? Why was we scattered, bro? Why did the God is don't hold your head up? I told you, you're gonna get slapped down too. Why did the God of Israel scatter us in the four corners of the earth? Tell me. Why did he scatter us, the children of Israel? Why did he kick us out of Jerusalem? Tell me. Because we were serving, our ancestors were serving idol gods and defiling the Sabbath and the holy days. Yes, he knew that our ancestors wasn't going to obey. Moses told him that in Deuteronomy. Then he said, you know what? When I die, I already know y'all going to get in Jerusalem and Canaan, and y'all going to go off. Didn't Moses tell him that? Y'all going to forget everything that I said to y'all. Y'all going to forget everything I told you that the God of Israel wants y'all to do. You're going to forget. So, yes, the God of Israel knew, but because he scattered us, is he telling us to keep the Sabbath in slavery? Bruh, we are in slavery. We are in bondage. He kicked us out of Jerusalem, where he wants the Sabbath day to be. See, again, it's not about us, people. It's not about us. Our gods live in Jerusalem. That's their inhabitation. That is their dwelling. They right there right now. It ain't about you. It ain't about me. It's about them on the Sabbath day. And they can have it wherever they want to have it at. And they only want it in Jerusalem. So get all of that stuff out of y'all mind. That religion. Yeah, we've been scattered. We can't do it. Yeah, we scattered. Yes, you scattered. Because your ancestors was disobedient. And y'all still disobedient. You think the God of Israel wants you to keep a holy day on this side of the world and y'all don't even know who he is? Y'all don't understand who the gods of Jerusalem really is. Y'all know of him, y'all heard about his name, but y'all really don't understand. Because if you really knew who he was, you wouldn't be thinking about keeping the Sabbath on this side of the world. Your mind will be going right back to, I got to get to Jerusalem to serve my gods and honor them on their holy day. What's the next Bible verse? Ezekiel 46, bro, 1 through 4. Yeah, he knew that, sus. But that don't, again, that don't tell us, or that don't mean that we're supposed to keep the Sabbath day where we've been scattered in the earth. He never told Moses that. He told Moses, yes, Moses, they're going to break the Sabbath day. They're going to go against the commandments, right? See, listen. And they're going to serve other gods. Wherever I send them, they're going to serve other gods. He never told Moses to tell the children of Israel, when you break the law and the commandments, and I, the God of Israel, curse you. Deuteronomy 28. He never said that I want y'all to keep the Sabbath day. How can you keep it when you're under the curse? Woo! You still up under the curse, Hebrews. You still up under the curse, Israel, for your disobedience. How you gonna keep the Sabbath day when you still up under the curse? That's what they just told me to tell y'all. Okay, you can't keep because you still are a curse and a rebellious and a stiff-necked and stiff-hearted people. The only way you will ever, 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 ever keep my Sabbath day, my holy day, to me and my wife, you got to be holy and you got to be right and you got to be in Jerusalem. And let me seal this. Because that's just told you. A word, y'all know what that was, Hebrews? A word of wisdom. See, I told you. I told you. They speaks to me. They talks to me. I can hear them plain and clear. That's a word of wisdom that came from the great, great Holy Spirit, the Mother. Look what Sis said. Let's read let's go back to the Bible verses. Ezekiel 46, 1 through 4. I'm gonna pick y'all chats up again. Ezekiel 46, 1 through 4. We've been here 2 hours, y'all. We gotta get through. Ezekiel 46, 1 through 4. Read it, bro. And we're gonna look up for something right now. Go ahead. Mhm. Uh-huh. The gate to the inner court shall be shut, right? Read. Shall be what? Shall be shut for 6 working days. But on the Sabbath day, it should Jerusalem. Jerusalem again. He ain't got no stipulations about America. He ain't got no stipulations about England. He ain't got no stipulations about the Caribbean. None of that. In Jerusalem. Read. Next verse. And in the day on the new moon, the gate, right, shall be open in Jerusalem. The new moon, Elder Carr got y'all thinking y'all keeping the new moon. And y'all can read, bro, please. Verse 2. And the prince shall enter into what? Shall enter in by the way of the porch. What is the prince going there for? Because the prince going to receive the burnt offering, right? To take it to the priest. So the priest can prepare it so the priest can put it on the altar and have the sacrifice for the gods of Jerusalem. Read verse 3, verse 2. Okay, of the gate without, the east gate, the prince had to go that way. He had to stand by the post of the gate in Jerusalem. And the priest shall prepare the burnt up. What I told y'all that earlier. The prince went through the east gate, the gate that was only open on the Sabbath day in Jerusalem, and the gate that was open on the new moon or the new month. The prince went in, right? And he did what? Read the last. And the priest, the Leviticus priesthood, shall prepare the prince burnt offering that he gave to the God of Israel, right? 2 lambs, whatever. Yes, go ahead. And his peace offering. And the prince is the prince or the priest? Shall worship. The prince shall worship at the gate because he gave the God of Israel an offering. Yes. He could go forth. But the gate shall not shut. He shall go forth. See, you got to have a Leviticus priesthood. And Elder Ricard is not the new priest. Don't ever believe that. That's a more satanic teaching that he teach. He'll never be the priest. He'll never be nobody. Because the God of Israel is about to slap him down. Okay? And the gate going to be shut when? Until the sun go down in Jerusalem. Yeah? What verse is that? Keep reading. We're going to verse 3 and 4. Read it. So, yeah, hold on. Hold on. Let me say this. When you remember the Sabbath, Hebrews, you have to remember it Jerusalem time. You have to observe it Jerusalem time. You have to respect it Jerusalem time, not your time. Your time don't mean nothing to the gods of Jerusalem. Absolutely nothing. Your Gentile Babylon time don't mean anything to the gods of Israel. Read verse 3. What's the Bible verse? Ezekiel 46:3. Come on. See, we're going to get into all of that. I'm here to help you, Hebrews, to connect you to your gods. Read. Yes. Likewise, the people of the land, what land? Palestine, Jerusalem, Israel, shall worship at the east gate on the Sabbath day and on the new moon, which is new month, right, bro? Come on. Jerusalem, they got to worship the God of Israel at the east gate. Woo! They got to worship the mother of Zion at the east gate on the Sabbath day and on the new moons. Only in Jerusalem. Read. At the door of this gate, worship who? Worship the Most High, worship Jesus, Worship Yah, worship YHWH, worship Yahweh. No, worship Ahaya and Ahaya only, and the beautiful, beautiful queen and mother of Jerusalem. Y'all got to learn how to worship the great Holy Spirit. Hebrews, read. At the door of this gate, Israel, in Jerusalem, the east gate, it's got to be closed before the sun goes down. Jerusalem time. They had to close it. When our ancestors was there, they had to do that. Go ahead. Read again. Go back up with the last statement. They should worship at the door, and you got to learn how to worship the God of Israel. Y'all don't even know that. I got to teach y'all all of this stuff, all of it, because y'all don't know. Read. Before higher, you're going to worship before a higher. See, before a higher, it's all about the Sabbath day in Jerusalem, worshiping before a higher at the east gate. What gate you got in your house? Huh, bro? What gate, excuse me, up here? What gate do they have in their house to worship the God of Israel on this side of the world? What gate, bro? You ain't got no east gate. You don't have no gate. You don't have nothing, Israel. You got to worship the God of Israel on the Sabbath day at the east gate in Jerusalem. Read what verse? Ezekiel 46, verse 3. Sister Linda. Read verse 3. The people of the land shall worship at the door. Are you worshiping the God of Israel on your Sabbath day? What y'all doing? What are y'all doing on the Sabbath day? No, you can't worship him. Not on the Sabbath day. Because you got to be at the east gate, bro, to do that. Woo! Ahaya. Thank you, mother and father. Read, bro. Go tell Elder Carr that. Come on, bro. In the new moon, in the burnt offering that the prince shall offer to Ahia, and the Sabbath day shall be 6 lambs. Oh my God. Woo! So he got 2 lambs, he got 6 lambs, he got as many lambs as he want to have, whenever he want to have them. How many? So it's going to be 6 lambs at the east gate, right? Uh-huh. Without blemish, and a ram without blemish. And your sick satanic cult leaders, GOCC, teach you that Christ is the ultimate sacrifice, and that you don't have to give the God of Israel no more sacrifice, because Christ paid it all. Is he sick and out of his mind? And that's why the God of Israel is getting ready to slap him down, because he's sick of that, bro. He's sick and tired of this mad teaching and doctrine that he's teaching. Talking about Christ is the ultimate sacrifice. What are you talking about, bruh? Verse 4, that's it? Read the last verse of Ezekiel 46:4. And we go into the next precept, and I'm going to read the chat. Nehemiah 9:14, Sister Linda. That's our next Bible verse. Nehemiah 9:14. Read verse 4, closing out Ezekiel 46. Verse 4. The burnt offering that the offering in the heaven shall be lamb and a ram. Okay, Sister Georgie. Sister Georgie, I'm glad you're here. CP, y'all don't want to wake up. You want to stay the way you are. And you want to stay consumed with doctrine of man. Sister Georgie, let's go to the chat. Elder Anderson. Yes, yes, yes. Robert, Sister Georgie, where are you? I just saw you in here, sis. Okay, I'm gonna just go where I left off. Okay, Sister Linda. Hey, my Hebrew sis. Akwata. One more clap for Elder. Absolutely. He got enough nerve to come up into the God of Israel 12 tribes Hebrew knowledge school. Okay? Elder Anderson said the Sabbath day is complete understanding. If that's what you want to believe, go ahead and keep polluting the Sabbath day. And see, the more y'all keep polluting it, the more y'all gonna stay up under the curse. And that's what the gods of Jerusalem just told me to tell you. Go ahead. Go right ahead. Keep on polluting, trying to keep it. And you don't have nothing to keep it with. Keep on. Go ahead. The more you do that, the more and the more and the more that I'm going to make y'all people sick. And I'm going to kill y'all. Yes, people. I hear the gods of Jerusalem talking to me, the Father, Ahia. I'm going to make y'all people sick more and more. And I'm going to kill just like I did your ancestors. So go ahead. Go against what my prophet is saying to you. Be hard-headed and rebellious, just like your ancestors. And watch and see, Hebrews, what happened to you. Thus said the God of Abraham, the God of Isaac, and the God of Jacob. Ahia is my name. I am the God of Israel. Go ahead. Anderson said, days are wisdom. I have another one in the chat. Contessa, Elder, Contessa, Jeremiah 51:50. Ye that have escaped the sword, go away. Yeah, I already read that. Sister Georgie, I'm glad you are here. I was looking for you, Hebrew sis. Yes, he has been lying for a while. The Sabbath should always be kept. Of course, absolutely. But again, only the way the God of Israel want us to keep it. When, where, and how. Point blank. And I told y'all, this knowledge and wisdom is not for everybody. It's only for the remnant. Only the remnant can hear me. Only the remnant will understand what I am saying, and no one else. Yes, he have been lying for the Sabbath should always be kept. You should not work on the Sabbath. No labor whatsoever should be done, as it's supposed to be a day of rest. Yes, if y'all want to rest, go ahead and rest on this side of the world. Go ahead. You want to rest in remembrance of the Sabbath because you can't keep it here. You can remember it, right, Cedar? You can rest if that's what you want to do because the gods of Israel is resting in Jerusalem. But you have to rest the time that the Sabbath is in Jerusalem, not your time. Remember that, okay? Remember that. When you, Elder Anderson again, when you're in Jerusalem, you're at rest. Absolutely, 100. That's the Sabbath day. Ecclesiastes 24:1. Likewise, in the beloved city, absolutely, Elder, he gave me rest. And in Jerusalem was my power. Absolute. That's where our power is. And that's why we powerless on this side of the world. Unless the gods of Jerusalem give us that power. And he only gonna give you the power, Hebrews. And he only going to resurrect you if you connect and do and understand what it is that you got to do. Moving, and it ain't got nothing to do with religion, don't have nothing to do with church, don't have nothing to do with none of that. Okay? Nothing at all. It's divine instructions that we are going to receive and that we are receiving right now. Divine instructions. No, Elder Ricardo don't know divine instructions. None of them. They're not even elders. They set themselves up. And if they was, the God of Israel ain't gonna talk to no elder. Bruh, he only talked to Jeremiah now. What's in the chat? What's the next Bible? Nehemiah 9:14. Read it, bruh. Sister Linda, come on. Nehemiah 9:14. Chapter 9, verse 14. And made it known unto Israel the holy Sabbath, holy, holy, holy. And you can only be holy to keep it, right, bro? You have to be holy to keep the Sabbath. What make y'all think y'all holy? Put that in the chat. And what is holiness? Could somebody answer that question, please? What make y'all think y'all are holy? And what is being holy? I want to hear. Please, please. Read Nehemiah 9:14. The holy Sabbath and commanded them precepts, statutes, and laws by the hand of who? A elder, a elder, a bishop, a deacon, by the hand of Moses. Read. That's it. He made it plain by the hand of Moses. His precepts, right? And his statutes and his law. Now, we closing all of that out. Now we're going to deal with some of Elder Ricard Bible verses that he uses to teach about the Sabbath day. Let's see what Elder Ricard has been teaching y'all about the Sabbath day. Let's go to his scripture. We're not going to Genesis 2. You already understand that the God of Israel rests on the seventh day. We're not going there. Let's go to Exodus 16:23. This is one of the Elder Ricard Bible verses. And Sister Georgie, he said his 10 commandments shall be kept at all times. No, Sister Georgie, my Hebrew beautiful sister, when did the God of Israel tell you or tell us that we only had 10 commandments to keep? I need to get that Bible verse. I need to get that understanding. When did the God, see, Elder Ricard taught you that, or some Christian church? Where is it in the Torah? Where is it in your New Testament that we only supposed to keep 10 commandments? Where is that at? Let me clarify a little bit about that. If you only keep 10 commandments, Brother CDI, in the 10 commandments, they don't have nothing about homosexuals, right? Huh? Am I telling the truth? In the 10 commandments, they don't have nothing about usury. Am I right? Letting somebody use usury on you, going to a bank, taking loans out, and they put interest on a loan. The 10 commandments don't talk about that either. In the 10 commandments, it don't tell you to teach your children the law. Am I right, bro? The 10 commandments don't say nothing about that either. In the 10 commandments, it don't tell you nothing about that a man can't have sex with his daughter. Is that in the 10 commandments, bro? In the 10 commandments, it don't say nothing about a son or a brother can't have sex with his sister. Is that in the 10 commandments? In the 10 commandments. I can go on and on, people. So that's why, Sister Georgie, that you got to keep and understand the whole entire law. This is the only way you're going to ever understand the gods of Jerusalem. You have to understand Torah and not just 10. It's so many things that the law teaches us that the 10 commandments will never ever teach us. So don't go with that with Elder Ricard, the serpent tongue. Don't go with that because it's false and it's wrong. And that's why the children of Israel is dead and they are not alive. And they sleep and they are not awakened because they've been taught just 10 is enough. and it's not. In the Ten Commandments, it don't tell you that that a man can't have sex with his wife on her period, on her menstrual. Do the Ten Commandments teach that? In the Ten Commandments, bro, do it tell a man that he needs to be circumcised? Huh? No! What's the next Bible verse? Is Exodus 16:23. Y'all can do whatever y'all want to do. I'm just the prophet. I'm just the mouthpiece of the gods of Israel. Do whatever you like. You got free will. Do whatever you like. It's up to you. Okay? You want to keep 10? Then go ahead and keep on trying to keep 10. Because y'all ain't even keeping 10. Go ahead and try to keep it. I'm not here to sugarcoat it, y'all. I have to give it to y'all just the way I hear it. And I know it. We're not part of the GOCC. Well, that's good. Contessa, read Genesis 16:23, bro. And we're gonna do a little, I say a quiz or something like that. But yeah. Not Genesis, Exodus 16:23. Mm-hmm. This is one of the Elder Ricard scriptures that I got off the video that we was listening to earlier today. Read. And he said unto them, this is that which Ahiah has said. Tomorrow is the rest of the holy Sabbath. Now remember, they're in the wilderness, right? Right, bro? Exodus 16, they're in the wilderness. They have not made it to Jerusalem yet. Okay, they're in Mount Sinai. Go ahead. That's it. Onto a higher. Bake that which you're going to cook today, Hebrews. Only in Mount Sinai did our ancestors keep the Sabbath, and in Jerusalem. When they was in Babylon, they didn't keep the Sabbath day. They were scattered in Babylon, right, bro? Did they keep the Sabbath day in Babylon? No. They were scattered in Greece, right? Did they keep the Sabbath day in Greece, bro? No. What about Persia? Did they keep the Sabbath day in Persia? Daniel and all of them? No. So again, people, get this out your mind that you are scattered and you can still keep the Sabbath day. You cannot. You cannot. Ain't no Hebrew ever kept the Sabbath day in captivity. Not a one. Okay? So what make y'all think that y'all are so different from Daniel and the Hebrew boys and 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 all the people that was in Babylon? What make y'all think y'all so different that y'all holy enough and y'all good enough to keep it right here where y'all living at? That don't, pick her up, please. That don't work. So y'all again, show me scriptures. Show me scriptures where they kept it. In Babylon, in Greece, in Greek, in Assyria. Show me scriptures. You'll never find it. You know why? Because the children of Israel never kept it. They wasn't allowed to, right? Because the king of Babylon and Nebuchadnezzar and them, they would kill them, right, bruh? If they tried to keep it. Where we at, y'all? We right here at Exodus 20, verse 8. Remember the Sabbath. Read that, bro. Elder Carr is big on this. This is another one of his Bible verse. Now I'm going back to the chat. This is another one of his Bible verse. And all them Hebrew Israelites. Remember the Sabbath. They even got songs about it. Oh, we're chilling on the Sabbath. The God of Israel is laughing so hard at his own people. Read it, bro. Exodus 20, verse 8. Excuse me for the noise. Remember the Sabbath day. So y'all think Moses telling the children of Israel when they in the wilderness that to remember the Sabbath day when they get to Europe, or remember the Sabbath day when they get to Honduras, or remember the Sabbath day when they get to Panama, or remember the Sabbath day when they get to California. Remember it in Los Angeles. Remember it in Texas. You think Moses is telling the children of Israel that? You think the God of Israel is telling the children of Israel that? No way. No way. Absolutely no. Why? Because the only place you will keep it is where it is holy at. And where is it holy at? Only Jerusalem. Read it. So Elder Carr is big with that. Yeah, we got to remember. Go ahead and remember it. Hebrews, but you can't keep it. Go ahead. You ain't got no priest. You ain't got no food. And wherever you live, it's polluted and defiled and oh no. You ain't got no sacrifice. You don't have anything. Remember it, yes. Think about it afar off. But stop trying to keep it because you can't. You only cursing yourselves more and more and more. Because the God of Israel already gave the order that you can only keep it where, bruh? The east gate had to. When you get to Jerusalem, remember the Sabbath day. That's what Moses is telling them. Don't forget it. Don't forget it that you start. Don't forget what the God of Israel told you what you had to do on the Sabbath day. That's what he was saying. And they didn't forget it, bro. They just defiled it. Our ancestors. They didn't forget it. Believe me. They defiled it. Just like the children want to do right now today. And what they are doing. Trying to keep it outside of the inhabitation of our gods in Jerusalem. Yeah, I know I'm going to lose a whole lot of people up in the chat today. And that's perfectly fine with me. And it's perfectly fine with the gods of Jerusalem. Because again, it's not for everybody, only the remnant. Go ahead, keep it, do whatever you want. But I'm here to set the Hebrew record straight as the prophet of the Hebrews. Go to Leviticus 23:3. And we going back to the chat. You got one, it's Jeremiah. Sister Linda, you still with me? I know you are. Hebrew sister. Leviticus 23:3. This is another one the elder require. Bible verses and all your dwellings. Go ahead, bruh. Because he go hard with this. And all your dwellings. Go ahead. Read it. Huh? The 7 days the Sabbath, Friday sundown to Saturday sundown in Jerusalem. Friday sundown in Jerusalem to Saturday sundown in Jerusalem. And after that is over. I don't care what time it is in Washington, in Seattle, in LA. I don't care what the God of Israel don't care what time it is. It's over with. When it's finished in Jerusalem, it's finished. It's finished. I don't care what time you got with your Babylon that you follow. Come on. Read Leviticus 23:3. Mm-hmm. And all your dwellings. See, that's where y'all Hebrews, Israel, y'all get tripped up right there. Right there. That one, listen, bro, that one little Bible verse with no, I'm finna see if it's got a precept. What's the precept to it? Because Israel get, and all your drugs, they thinking that's talking about. Now I need you to go. Hold on. You got more Bible verses to clarify this. Where I'm at right here. That's in my Bible. You're gonna have to give it. Okay? And all your dwellings. Let me pull this up. One moment, Hebrew. Give me a minute. Let me pull this up. Because this is where y'all get tripped up and tripped out. And Contessa 3017. We're not a part of GOCC. We're the elders of Israel. Okay, I'm glad you're here, elders. I'm glad y'all are here. And keep up with the commandments. We teach the spiritual interpretation of Christ's doctrine. Listen, bro, they teach this. Please, when I talk, we teach the spiritual interpretation of Christ's doctrine using 2 or 3 precepts to establish the matter to be true. You always got to have a precept. Absolutely, elders. And if you don't have a precept, it's not true. And what doctrine do Christ have? That's my question to you. You said the spiritual interpretation of Christ's doctrine. Give me a Bible verse or a precept for Christ's doctrine. I need to see that, please. Georgie, those who keep his commandments are the ones that will be sealed. Absolutely. For all the Torah, not 10, Sister Georgie, all of the law. Because there's so many laws that the 10 Commandments don't have that we need to know as Hebrews. Okay? Laws about animals, right, CD? Laws about animals, laws about our Hebrew brothers and sisters, how to treat them. Law, civil laws, right? How, when you owe somebody, You got to pay it back. And restitution laws. The Ten Commandments can't touch none of that. So yes, you are right. The law will seal us along with the gods of Jerusalem, sealing us also. Okay? And the gods of Jerusalem gonna seal us. Why? Because we keep the law. Without you keeping the law, you won't be sealed. That's why he got me teaching the law. Because Israel got to know the law, the remnant. Next, where we at? Leviticus 23, good Bible verse. In all your dwellings, I'm looking that up. Let me get a precept. Leviticus 23:3. We getting there, people. We almost done. We getting there. Leviticus 23:3. Okay, go to that, Sister Linda, whoever else is on the chat. In all your dwellings. So we got a lot of precepts here for Leviticus 23:3. Okay? So let's look up dwellings in the Hebrew. Y'all with me? Listen, I'm looking up the word dwelling in the Hebrew for Leviticus 23:3. It say, listen what it say, bro. In all your dwellings, the children of Israel believe they can keep the Sabbath wherever they live. And that's not true. And I'm going to prove that. I have Hebrew number 4186. Mosai. A seat. Listen, bro. When you look up, bro, can you wake up, please? Wait, open your eyes and wake up and understand what I just said. Dwelling in Leviticus 23:3. When I look it up in the Hebrew, it say a seat. S-E-A-T. It's not talking about no house. Wait, bro. It ain't talking about, it say, hold on, y'all. It might be, but that house gonna be in Jerusalem. It say a seat, figuratively a site. What site is it talking about? All your dwellings. Can you take your glasses off? Take your glasses right now. It say a seat. It say a site. What site and what seat do you think it's talking about, bruh? Hello. A seat is Jerusalem. A site, S-I-T-E, is Jerusalem. It's a place, a site, Mount Zion. Abstractly, a section by extension and avoid the place of the time, by implication, population. That population is Zion. That population is Jerusalem. That's the population. Where the 12 tribes live when Moses gave them their inheritance in the book of Numbers. That's the population. That's the gates of the 12 tribes of Israel, which is Jerusalem. And we going to that. We going to that. Because see, y'all want to think dwelling place mean where you live at right now. No way on this earth. For the gods of Jerusalem, the great God of Jerusalem, ever tell you to have a Sabbath day in Michigan. It's a site. It's a seat. What seat is that? The God of Israel's seat. Bruh! His throne. That's where the Sabbath day gotta be. His throne. A seat, a site. The site is Mount Zion, the holy hill of Jerusalem. It say the place, listen, bro, y'all better listen, Hebrews. The place or the time. Woo! For your word dwelling. Why Elder Carr never looked that up and broke that down? You know why? Because he's teaching paganism and a doctrine. It say, bro, a place. It didn't say every place. Uh-huh. In all your dwellings, that's in where the children of Israel lived in Jerusalem. That's all that means. Hebrews and all your dwellings. It's a place. That place is Jerusalem, right? Palestine. Or the time. What is the time, bro? Jerusalem time. I've been talking to y'all about that all week. When you pray, it have to be Jerusalem time. Mitzvah, the 6th hour. The 9th hour. Maver, the 6th hour. Shabbat, the 3rd hour. A time and a place. That place is Jerusalem. That time, now y'all don't believe me. Look it up in the Hebrew. It's Hebrew number 4186. Come on, Sister Linda. It say a time and a place. So that time is when the sun goes down in Jerusalem. And when the sun go down in Jerusalem on the Sabbath day, the Sabbath is over. It's the place and the time. And see, that's why the gods of Jerusalem, mother and the father, the great gods of the Hebrew kingdom, they told me to correct y'all about the Sabbath day. It's a time and a place. By implication, population, assembly. How you gonna keep the Sabbath, bro, when we not even one nation yet? Woo! How we gonna have a holy convocation, y'all? We not one people yet. We not one nation. We divided and we scattered in our minds. One thinking this thing, one over here, one over there, one living there, one. No! We have to be one nation under our God, and we have to keep the Sabbath a holy convocation. What is a holy convocation, bruh? A gathering of one people with one God and with one understanding. That's the holy convocation. We can't keep it because we're not a nation yet. We still fighting each other. Am I right, bro? We still hating each other. We still envy and jealous of each other, Israel. You don't even like your Hebrew brother. You don't like your Hebrew. How you gonna keep the Sabbath day? We're not a nation. We're not. Our ancestors left the wilderness as what, bruh? A nation. That's why they was able to keep it when they got to Jerusalem, because they was a nation. After the God of Israel killed all of the wicked and evil, rebellious mothers and fathers, the children marched in Jerusalem as one nation. And that's why they was able to keep the Sabbath day a holy convocation. You cannot keep it a holy convocation. Because number one, you're not holy, Israel. Number two, you scattered. Number three, we too divided. Ooh, my God. We too divided. Come on, elders, help me up in this. Help me up in here. If I'm telling a lie, you tell me right now. We too divided to keep the Sabbath day. No, I'ma keep it, girl. My elder told me just eat me, a little sandwich and fry me some chicken before the sun go down on Friday, and save that over to tomorrow. I'ma keep the Sabbath day. Look what it says: assembly, dwelling place, dwelling place. What is a dwelling place for the children of Israel? Jerusalem. That's our only dwelling place that we got. We only on this side of the world because we got kicked out, right? This is not our dwelling place. This is not our rest. This is not our home. We got to go back to our dwelling place. That's Jerusalem, where we can be one again. One nation, one kingdom. Look what it says. Inhabit place, seat. There go again, a seat. Whose seat is that? The thrones of the God, the Mother, the Father, and the Son. That's the seat in Jerusalem. Sitting, situation. Okay, I don't have to say no more. I don't have to say no. So if y'all want to go with Elder Car, where he talking about a dwelling place and your Hebrew Israelite elders in Christian church now, go ahead, go ahead, because that time and that place is true. Give me a minute, y'all. Could you give me some water now, bro? We moving on, people. Let me read the chat while I'm getting some water. We're gonna be here another hour and we're gonna leave after that. I have to finish this Israel. I can't make no apologies either for nothing that I said. Everything I said is true. So it's okay. Elder Anderson, he's probably gone now. Isaiah 62:7. And give him no rest till he establish, until he make Jerusalem a praise in the earth. Why do y'all so stuck on keeping that Sabbath day on this side of the world? And the gods of Israel they're not even here. They don't even live here. Yes, it's a must, Sister George, but it's not a must here. You want to believe it, sis, go ahead. But it's not a must, not on this side of the world. The only thing that the God of Israel remember it, yes, but you ain't got nothing to keep it with. The only thing the God of Israel want us to do is walk away from idolatry and idol worship. Sister Georgie, those that do not keep the Sabbath will not be sealed. Okay, what scripture is that? Could you give me the Bible verse for that? I know the one you're talking about, Sister Georgie. It's probably the one where you, Elder Ricard, say that it's a sign between me and thee. That's the one you're talking about. It's a sign. Yes, the Sabbath is a sign between the children of Israel. It was a sign with our ancestors until they started defiling it. And the God is dropped them, right, bro? He began to drop them. I hear you, Sister George. Because of disobedient, Lender, let Sister Linda scatter for disobedient idols. Richardson, Sister Richardson, yes, I want to go back to Jerusalem. And how Ahia, I will bring us back. Yes, we are going back. We are going back. When we get it right, we learn who our gods are and what they want us to. Sister Linda, I am speechless and humble. I'm so glad Sister is humble. Yeah. Because see, we just so religious that we just feel like if we don't keep the Sabbath day, that a higher gonna do something else. That's how we feel. That's how the leaders have taught us, right, Epps, bro? If we don't keep the Sabbath day, we doing wrong. And something gonna happen to us. But you keeping the Sabbath day. That's what y'all say. Y'all keeping it, right, bro? Y'all say y'all keep, but y'all still sick, and y'all still dying, and y'all still weak, and y'all still crazy, and y'all still depressed, and y'all still got so many things wrong with y'all, Israel. So you keeping the Sabbath ain't doing nothing for you. What's the sense? Again, because you can't keep it, because you don't have the requirements to keep it the Sabbath day. What's wrong with us keeping it when we get back to Jerusalem, to our gods? They not on this side of the world. They live in Jerusalem. What's wrong with that? Absolutely nothing. Absolutely nothing. Remember, our ancestors was defiling it, and they got kicked out. And the God of Israel started dropping them, making them sick and all kind of stuff. Don't y'all see what's happening to y'all happening to us? We get sick just like our ancestors. So if we was really doing right, bruh, thank you, Sister Linda. Sister Linda, so what is holiness? We have been taught to continually curse ourselves. Exactly. That's what y'all doing, Israel. We cursing ourselves because we just feel like, oh, we got to keep the Sabbath because it say in the King James Version Bible, remember the Sabbath day. Or in the King James Version Bible, it say in all our dwellings. Let me get that right. Give my Bible, bro. Let me show you all your dwellings. Let me show you all your dwellings. Leviticus 23:3. What is holiness, Sister Linda? Good question. Very good question. Very good. Go ahead and um, let me turn to this Bible verse to talk to y'all a little bit more about warrior dwelling. What exactly? Okay, let's go to the book of Joshua, the book of Joshua, okay? And I'm not going to read all of it. I'm just going to read pieces so you'll understand what Moses was saying in Leviticus 23, verse 3. Remember the Sabbath, keep the Sabbath in all your dwelling. It's a sight, it's a seat, it's a place, it's a time. The first day of the week, that time, sundown Jerusalem, Friday sundown, Saturday. Joshua 14. And these are the countries which the children of Israel inherited in the land of Canaan, which Eleazar the priest and Joshua the son of Nun, and the heads of the fathers of the tribe of the children of Israel distributed for inheritance to them. By lot was their inheritance as a higher commander by the hand of Moses. Leviticus 23, verse 3, in all your dwellings, going to keep the Sabbath. Israel. For the 9 tribes and for the half tribe. Verse 3 of Joshua 14. And Moses had given the inheritance of 2 tribes and a half tribe on the other side of Jordan. But unto the Levites he gave non-inheritance among. For the children of Joseph was 2 tribes, Manasseh, Cubans, and Puerto Rico. Therefore they gave no part unto the Levites, Haiti, in the land, save cities to dwell in, with their suburbs for their cattle and for their suffering. As a higher commander Moses, so the children of Israel did, and they divided the land. Caleb shared. The children of Judah came unto Joshua in Gilgal, and Caleb the son of Jephthah and Kenazat said unto him, Thou knowest the things that Ahiah said unto Moses. It's all about what Moses is saying to the people. The man of God, okay? The prophet. That's who it's about, prophet. Concerning me and thee in the Kadesh Barnea. 40 years old. 40 years old was I when Moses, the servant of Ahiah, sent me from Kadesh Barnea to spy out the land. I'm going to stop right there. Now let's go to Joshua 15. Judah share. Judah, Judah shared. This is the part of Jerusalem that Yahudah had to live in. My tribe. See, that's what Moses is saying in all your dwelling. Keep the Sabbath. He's not talking to you. No, it's not holy. It's not righteous. It's not good enough for the God of you. Your apartments and your houses is not good enough for the gods of you, for you to keep the Sabbath to the gods in your house. It's not good. They hand down. You bought that house with a loan from the government or from the real estate company. No, man. Y'all don't know nothing about the God of Israel. He's a holy, great God. He's not holy like you think. No. He's not going to work your bedroom, your living room. You call yourself resting and keeping the Sabbath. No, we can't. We can't run it. It's wrong. It's not right. So look, Joshua 15. This then was the lot of the tribe of the children of Judah by their family, even the border of Edom. In the wilderness of Zin, southward was the othermost part of the south coast. Verse 2. And their south border was from the shore of the salt sea, from the bay that looked southward. And it went out south side of Malia, Acrabium, and passed along to Zin. And it said, see, Judah had the south side of Jerusalem. The southern kingdom is Judah. Judah, Benjamin, they lived in the southern kingdom. So Moses is telling them in Leviticus 23, when you get to Jerusalem and all your dwellings, wherever you live, Israel, in Jerusalem, wherever your lot, your inheritance of the land, remember the Sabbath to keep it holy. And now that's where Judah lived, on the south side. Now, Ephraim and Manasseh shared their part of Jerusalem, where they lived. And the lot of the children of Joseph fell from Jordan by Jericho unto the water of Jericho on the east. So Ephraim and Manasseh lived in the east side of Jerusalem, unto the wilderness that go up from Jericho throughout the Mount Bethlehem, and go it down from Bethlehem to Luz, and pass it along unto the borders of Acra to Akara. Okay, so this is where Manasseh lived. They lived on the east part of, okay, Judah, southern part of the world. Let's keep going. Let's see where Benjamin lived. Okay, Benjamin, the Jamaican. And the lot of the tribe of the children of Benjamin came up according to their families. And the coast of their lot came forth between the children of Judah and the children of Joseph. So they was like between the east and the south of Jerusalem. And their border on the north side was from Jordan. They lived on the north side. Okay? They was northern, but they was like in between, like. Okay, I'm not gonna read all of this. Just trying to paint this picture in Leviticus 23, the Elder Ricard said all your dwellings in the Hebrew Israelite that you should keep it wherever you live at. No, Moses was not saying that to the children. He was telling them when you get to Jerusalem, when you get into your habitation, when you get into your inheritance, keep it there. And remember, and keep it a holy convocation, and keep it holy and sanctified. So look at Simeon share. Simeon, the Dominican Republic, the dark people. And they some of them dark, some of them look they Indian. But look what he told Simeon. Joshua 19. Y'all understanding me, Hebrews? You can't keep it unless you endure. That's what Moses said. He ain't telling you wherever you. Your house is not good enough for the gods of Israel. You will keep a Sabbath there. And the second lot came forth to Simeon, even to the tribe of the children of Simeon, according to their families, and their inheritance was within the inheritance of the children of Judah. See? And they had it in their inheritance Beersheba, or Sheba, or Molada. Okay? So, yeah, Simeon, they had their place. Okay? You keep Zebulon. He had in the third lot. See? The third lot. Joshua is the one. Moses is dead. That's why Joshua told him, go up in Jerusalem and take Go up in Canaan and kill everybody, kill everything, kill the children, kill the animals, kill everything. Because he was telling them that where the Canaanites are living, that's where y'all supposed to live, Zebulon. That's where you're supposed to live, Simeon. And if you don't kill them, they will be a snare to you. And you will never ever inherit your lot, your part of you where you're supposed to live. So Zebulon. And the third lot came forth to the children of Zebulon, the Panamanians, according to their families. And the border of their inheritance was unto Sadarid. Okay? And here go Issachar, the Mayans and the Azteca, the Indians that live in Mexico and in Belize. And the fourth lot came out to Issachar, to the children of Issachar according to their family. And their border was towards Jezreel, towards Jerusalem, that and Cheshalah. Okay, we ain't going into all that. Okay, and Asher shit. Asher is they live in South America, Venezuelans over there in Ecuador, Peru. And the fifth, I know these people. I'm not just going with what Elder Ricard talked about. I have met these people personally. I travel. I know. I know they were children. And the fifth lot came out to the tribe of the children of Asher, according to their family. Dan got his share. Naphtali got their share. The sixth lot came to the children of Naphtali. And the seventh lot came to Dan. Okay? So that's all I'm going to read about that. When it say in all your dwellings. Okay? That's exactly what Moses was talking about. Remember the Sabbath when you get to Jerusalem in all your dwellings. Hebrews. Now where are we? Okay, we're going to read Jeremiah 17:22 to 24. Okay, okay. Let's go to that, Sister Linda. We only have a few more Bible verses, and then we're going to do a little, I don't want to call it a quiz. We're going to do like a little, I don't want to call it a quiz. We'll do like a little test. I'll just say a little test. A little test concerning Jerusalem and the Sabbath day. Okay? Okay? We're going to do that in our closing. Okay, we got that. Leviticus 22. Okay, let's go to, I got some more scripture. I got plenty of scripture. Jeremiah 7:22 through 24. Let me read that. And I'm going to go back to the chat. Once I read, or scripture, read that one, this one. I can read all of them, but it'll take us so long. But I'm not going to read all of them. But anyway, let's read Jeremiah right now. Jeremiah, my sister Linda, still in here with me, my Hebrew sister. And the rest of y'all that's here. Jeremiah 22:24 is always the faithful few. Always the faithful few. Always a few, not many. That's why the Bible say it's only a few. Only a few, 10% of the whole house of you. Jeremiah 17:22. Neither carry forth a burden out of your house on the Sabbath day. Talking about Jerusalem. Jeremiah was in Jerusalem. The children of Israel was in Jerusalem. So he telling them, don't carry out no burden. He ain't talking about London in England, in Paris in France. He ain't talking about that. God, Israel can care less about the places. They mean absolutely nothing to him. Excuse me, people. Yeah, yeah, I'm doing a class right now. I'll call you back. Okay, okay. I will, I will. Okay. Don't carry out none, no burden out of your house on the Sabbath. Neither do ye any work, but hallow the Sabbath day as I command your fathers. Exactly. Our fathers was in the wilderness. Moses commanded. Okay? But they didn't want to keep it. That's why they got scattered and kicked out. Our ancestors. Let's go to another Bible verse. We're going to hold the chat, y'all. Hang in there with me. Exodus 35:3. Let's read that. Sister Linda, you was at the Gathering of Christ Church for, I think you said 8 years. Or yeah, I think you said 8 years, if I'm not mistaken. And I said at the beginning of the dialogue that, and I put the tape on with Elder Carr, and he was saying that the disciples didn't take up no offering on the Sabbath day and on the holy day. And I know you've been in one of their holy days and one of their Sabbath days that they took up an offering. Put a yes in the chat. Put a 3 in the chat if that's true. You should kindle no fire throughout your habitation upon the Sabbath day. Okay, yes. Jerusalem only. Yeah. And if you don't want to cook, don't cook. Don't cook. But still, you doing that for yourself. You're not doing it for the gods of Israel. Because you can only keep the Sabbath day in Jerusalem. That's where they want you to keep it. That's where they live. Okay, y'all, my battery going out. Hold on. Hold on. You want to keep it? Try to keep it. Go ahead. But it's only for you. It's not for them. Now, y'all gonna hear some noise. I want to make that perfectly clear. It's not for the gods of Israel. It's for you and only you. Because you don't have what it takes to get them what they want. Hey, that's the start. Move, Maya, move. That's wow. Get up, get up, get up, get up, get up. Okay. Sorry, y'all. Well, could you put the fan over here now? I gotta sit right here. And go get the charger in my room. Go get the charger in my room, bro. Hurry up. This is plugged up, please. My phone is going dead. It's plugged up in the room right there. What's in the chat, y'all? Let me get ready to leave, y'all. I don't think I'm gonna go through all these scriptures. No, I have Deuteronomy, Jeremiah, Leviticus. Sister Linda, just write them all down. We can write them all down, what we have left. And if we ever want to go back over the lesson, we can do so. Okay? So I'm going to give you all of these and I want you to write them down, my beautiful Hebrew sister. Okay? Leviticus 23:47. We're going to write down Exodus 35:3. Leviticus 20:22. Deuteronomy 11:31. Leviticus. You got it, bro? It's in my room, plugged up, bro. Huh? You got this right here, man. Fuck no. Yeah. Whoa! Yeah. Excuse me, y'all. Sorry. Okay, Sister Lynn, I'm gonna give you the rest of the scriptures. Bro, plug the fan over there, please. Turn it on over there. Plug it on. Leviticus 26:35-19, Sister Linda. Deuteronomy 11:31. I don't know if I gave you that. Check and see. I think I did. The rest of them is in the New Testament. Luke 4:16. Ezekiel 46:12. Acts 13:14-16 verse. I think we're going to read at least two of them in the New Testament. Acts 15:21 and Acts 37. Acts 13:37. So let's read in our closing now. We're getting ready to leave. I want to look up the word holy convocation. But before we do that, let's read in the New Testament, I believe. We got a good understanding about what Moses was saying to the children of Israel about the Sabbath day. Yeah, it is a sign. Yes, a sign. But yeah, let's read Luke 4:16. And we're going to read two of them in Acts, and that's it. And we're going to do our little test, and I'm going to get ready to leave. Luke 4:16. I'm still going back to the chat, y'all. Y'all know that about me. Luke 4:16. Luke 4:16. Yeah. Sister Linda, you'll be a good sister to read for me. I believe that. I really do believe that you will enjoy doing that too. Um, I'm looking up the Bible verse. 4:16. And he came to Nazareth, where he had been brought up. And as his custom was, he went into the Sabbath day. He went into the synagogue on the Sabbath day and stood up for to read. See, you think the Sabbath day is just all about you laying down at home and resting and, turning the TV off and closing the windows and all of that. But right here in the book of Luke, the Son of God, the Mashiach, he was brought up in Nazareth. And it was his custom. It was his custom in Jerusalem. He went into the synagogue on the Sabbath day and stood up to read the law. Okay? That's really what supposed to be going on also on the because it's a holy convocation. So you need to gather yourself as one, as the children of Israel in Jerusalem, up under and in front of our gods, holy and righteous. Okay, let's go to another New Testament one. I told you I was going to read three. So, Jerusalem, see? Jerusalem. You're going to find Europe and all that stuff. Come on, people. All right, let's go to Acts 15:21. I think this is the one with Paul. The Elder Carr always uses it. Acts 15:21. For Moses of old time. Okay, this is talking about Moses of old time in every city, see, that them that preach him, every city in Jerusalem, okay? Jerusalem is it's a country, it's got many cities. And every city in Jerusalem, them that preach him, being read in the synagogue every Sabbath day. Are y'all doing that? You, the synagogue, the temple. That's what the children of Israel had to do when we had our temple. They had to go in the synagogue. The east gate was open, okay, on the Sabbath day. You're not doing it, Israel. No, you only doing what Elder Cardinal don't told you. Close the doors, don't do this. No. He went into the synagogue, and Moses was read in every city in Jerusalem. The law on the Sabbath day. Is Elder Card doing that? Absolutely not. When he come on his YouTube video on the Sabbath day, is he reading the law? No. No, he's not reading the law. Is ICE no PEE no reading the law? Absolutely not. They reading a doctrine that they have learned and talking about the government and Esau. CP, you are in error, is you in error. You are in great error. Let's read last one. Acts 13:27. I think I got to read Jeremiah 17:27. Acts 13:27. And Jeremiah will be the last one. Acts 13. Oh, they ain't reading no law. Y'all not being taught the law at all. Sister Linda, you already know you was in the Gathering of Christ Church for a long time. Long time. Acts 13:27. So I'm not telling y'all that I don't believe in the Sabbath. I do 100 believe in it. But I used to be just like y'all till the mother and the father corrected me. I used to think I can keep it and, going by what Elder Carr and whoever else was telling. I see they corrected me. They said, no, daughter, don't do that. Don't do that. So Acts 13:27. Just because it said in all your dwellings. That's what I was thinking too. But that's not what it is. For they, Acts 13:27, then Jeremiah, we finished. For they that dwell at Jerusalem see, and their rulers, because they knew him not, nor yet the voice of the prophets, which were read every Sabbath day. They have fulfilled them in condemning him. So they weren't only reading the law of Moses in the synagogue, and it was the custom of the Son of God, the Mashiach. They was also reading the Tanakh, the prophets, which are read every Sabbath day. Is Elder Card doing that on the Sabbath day when he come on YouTube? No, 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 no. Why? Because he's not following the gods of Jerusalem. He's not following the gods of the Hebrew kingdom and nation. No. Last one. Jeremiah 17. So tell Elder Carr, y'all want to continue to sit up under him and follow him? Tell him he need to be reading the law and the prophets. Since he teach that y'all can keep the Sabbath day on this side of the pagan world that we are living in. Jeremiah 17:27. Last one. And we're going to do our little test. And I am leaving. I'm going to read the chat before I go. Jeremiah 17. I'm enjoying you. I'm enjoying you guys so much. I am. Jeremiah 17:21. And I thank the God of Israel for everybody that came into the room today. Thus said Ahiah, take heed to yourselves and bear no burden on the Sabbath day, nor bring it in by the gates of Jerusalem. Now let's pull up that word gate, okay? I already did. Try. Those gates are the lot of the children of Israel that they lived in Jerusalem. That's where their houses were, in Jerusalem. Their gates. They couldn't bring no burden out on the Sabbath day in Jerusalem. Did it say London? No. Did it say uh uh New York? No, it didn't say that either. So that's all the scriptures. Let me make sure I got everything. Sister Linda have the rest of them. Holy convocation. That word is Magra. Magra. Migra. Magra. It said gathering. Listen to what it says. You could pull it up for yourself. Holy convocation. Magra. It said gathering. It's a gathering of all the house of Israel. That's what it is. That's why the God of Israel said his Sabbath is a holy convocation. It's a gathering of all the house of Israel in one place at one time. Okay, okay. Now our little test that we're gonna do. Sister Linda, you can help me. Sister Daylise is not here. You can help me with this, sister. Let me go over the chat. Sister Linda say K. No, mama. Okay. Yes. No, mama. Okay. Yes, we do read the laws each Sabbath. Okay, the Richardsons. Sister Richardson. But that's good. That's good. Y'all probably just reading the Ten Commandments. I don't know. But anyway, I did what the gods of Jerusalem wanted me to do today. So let's do this. Let's do this. What time is it, Sister Linda? What time is it where you are right now? Because I want to show y'all how the Sabbath day really works with Jerusalem. What time is it? In Jerusalem right now, it is 2:41 a.m. in the morning. 2:41 a.m. in the morning. So, Sister Richardson, I'm glad you came in, sis. I hope you got something out of everything. Um, but the God of Israel don't like religion, and he don't like churches, and he don't like none of that. So I just want to let you know that, Sister Richardson. He don't like none of that. He ain't never told us to do none of that. We are one nation that's supposed to gather together to our God. It's 2:41 a.m. in Jerusalem. Right now where I am is 6:41 a.m. So what time, Sister Linda, will it be? It say the Sabbath. It say on a Friday, the sun go down in Jerusalem, which will be. Let me see. I wrote it down. April the 17th, Friday, 2026. The sun set in Jerusalem at 7 o'clock. At 7:03. And my time where I live, it would be 10. Um, it would be something like 10, 11 o'clock in the morning where I am. So I'm just showing y'all the difference in the time, which is very important when it comes to the gods of Israel. Time is very important to me. Order is very important to me. Okay? Holiness, righteousness is very important. What is holiness? Somebody put that in the chat. I think it was Sister Linda. Holiness is being righteous, knowing the law, keeping the law, understanding the law, loving the gods of Israel, understanding the gods is knowing the God of Israel. When you holy, you can hear them. They'll talk to you in your ear when you are holy and when you are righteous and when they are happy and pleased with you. That's why y'all can't hear them, because you're not holy enough, or you're not righteous enough, or you're not connected enough, or you don't understand them enough. Okay? So holiness is doing what's right. Okay? Being right by your Hebrew brothers and sisters, loving your Hebrew brothers and sisters, looking after your Hebrew brothers and sisters, loving the gods of Jerusalem, loving yourself. That's holiness. Loving yourself, understanding yourself. All of that have everything to do with holiness. Okay? And with that piece, did I miss? Okay, Sister Linda say 6:41, her time. We got the same time, Sister Linda. But in Jerusalem right now, it's 2:40, it's 2:41 a.m. So how many hours is that difference, Sister Linda? How many hours difference is that? See, so this how you keep, this is how you understand when the Sabbath began in Jerusalem and when it's over with in Jerusalem. It ain't got nothing again to do with your time. Nothing at all. Nothing at all. Please. Our time don't mean nothing to the gods of Israel. So, Sister Linda, how many hours difference is that? And we get ready to go. And I'm glad for all the chats and all the people that came in. So I think we 7 hours difference. See, 6 hours, 8 hours difference, something like 6 or 8 hours. Let me see. Let me look at that. Yes, right. Okay, which guys 7 in the morning here. It's 8 hours difference. 8 hours, yes, sister. Absolutely. And with that, my beautiful Hebrew sister, Sister Linda, and whoever else is in the chat, I enjoyed y'all today. I enjoyed your talk and all your statements and comments. And we do have a uh, conference room. It's called the Divine Truth. No, not Divine Truth. The Divine Connection Conference. Okay? Prophet Elishaba. So we do have that. And I was thinking about doing a conference tomorrow at 5 o'clock. And what the conference is really going to do for the children of Israel and the house of Israel, we're going to get to know each other. And we're going to get to understand what it is that we need to do to please our God. That's why it's called divine connection. Okay? We're going to deal with all those issues that we have in our life right now that is keeping us and pulling us away from the gods of Jerusalem. We're going to deal with that. Whether it's a man, whether it's some depression, whether it's a sickness, whether it's a disease, whether it's mental illness, whether it's anxiety, bipolar, sugar diabetes. We're going to deal with all our issues and bring them right before the gods of Jerusalem, the Mother and the Father and the Son. We're going to bring them before them. And we're going to allow God, we're going to learn about worship, how to worship the God, how to worship them, how to praise them, how to sing to them. We don't even know how to really sing to them. The songs that we are singing are not the songs that they want to hear. I'm telling y'all, we're going to learn how to sing, worship, pray. We're going to learn how to look pretty and beautiful like the daughters of Zion supposed to look every day. Beautiful with our beautiful veils and hair wraps on and, bringing that prince, that princess, that princess look out of you. Okay? I'm a queen. Okay? And that's the way I look and dress accordingly to that. So we're going to bring all of this out of us, all the gifts that we have. The gifts, some of y'all, been told that y'all can um, start prayer meetings and prayer groups. And some of y'all have been told that y'all can um, uh, prophesy, and you're not using any of your gifts. So we're going to bring all of that out, all that divineness, daughters of Zion and Hebrew brothers and sisters, that we got inside of us. And we're going to bring it all out in one place and with one God and with one God and one name of that God. And yes, you will learn the name of the great Holy Spirit, the mother of Zion. You will learn that name. All of that is going to be revealed. Our whole life is about to change. Why? Because we are the remnant. And it's time for the change. And we already know them churches can't do it. And the ministries can't do it. And they can't get us there. So Sister Lynn, leave me your email right now. Put your email in the chat so I can, if I decide to have the conference tomorrow, I can email you and let you know. Okay? Or I can leave you my email and you can email here. Let me give you my email. That way you can email me and I can give you the information about the conference. Sister Daylise Long. I think I can put it. I'm gonna put the email here, but I'm also for the people that do want to come to the conference. I'm gonna put the information. I'm gonna pin it in the chat. Okay, I'm gonna pin it in the chat. Sister Linda, I appreciate your love and all that you've done today, my sister. MC Day to MCAC, MC Day. Okay. Oh, that's not it, Sister Linda. That's half of it. Did you get it yesterday? Did you get it yesterday? Cause Sister Daylise put it in the chat yesterday. You'll see it today at 30. At 30. Okay, there you go, Sister Linda. And I'm going to go. I love y'all. Subscribe, share the video, like the video. Talk to y'all later next week, or either I see y'all in the conference. Bye for now. Here go the email. Bye. I love you guys. Sister Richardson. I'm gonna put the cut it. I'm gonna put the information in the I'm gonna pin it to the room. I'm gonna pin it for you if you want to come to the conference. Talk to y'all later. Peace and blessings. God is Israel. Ahio.